out. Out.
Yeah.
Plop.
For the sake of posterity, you guys are going to be seeing me dabbing my nose a lot. Because, well, I had nose surgery 2 days ago. Say Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I'm still, what's the word, expressing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably turn the audio on for us.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that would be nice.
I can turn it up. I think it's funny, like when we play like Dark Souls and stuff, I have to turn it to like 8 or 9 so we can hear dialogue. We're at a 3.
Yeah.
And it's like the same volume. It's so fucking loud.
Oh, I think I left my water bottle in the kitchen.
You did.
I'm gonna grab it.
You should go get it.
Oh! What?
Now you can show off what you're wearing.
I'm going behind the couch.
So. So I'm going to sound really flat today. I'm also going to struggle to smile. And that's just because I'm recovering. I'll be fine though. Oh man, this is some chunky stuff.
Oh jeez, that's going to be... So one of the things we were joking about is that I may... So Fort may sound flat and struggle to smile, and I may not be looking at the screen, because this may make me horrendously motion sick.
Luckily I won't be doing the cockpit view.
Yeah, that did make me motion sick when you did it in the 7, so...
Yeah. And it's far, how you say...
It's worse than this.
The movement's a little more chunky.
So we're starting a couple minutes early just to try to get things going.
Yeah. If the audio's not good, please just say it out loud.
Yup.
Because, we gotta overpower PlayStation 2 audio chip. It's gonna be a good audio day.
Good audio day. You coughing?
I'm gonna be
PS2.
coughing, sneezing, flat. I've opted to do a New Game Plus run because, well, I don't want to fly through on all this crap. If I could beat this game in one sitting, I'd be incredibly proud of myself. It means we get to move on to the other ones. If you guys want to see the series. You're bouncing around? Alright, cool. How do we sound? Oh, that rhymed. Fuck.
You know, you sound alright?
Are we audible over the sound of the game?
Yeah. Also, Twin, you'll have to come back and watch these because we're starting the Ace Combat full playthrough. So if you want to do like story,
Yeah.
it's not 7 though. I know 7 is the one you really want to see.
We'll get there.
Eventually.
Hilariously, we have to play 4 for you to understand 7. Yeah, you look great, Jinx.
Yeah, I chose to do Kimono Mercury. I'm already hot though, so it didn't actually work the way.
Yeah, you're hot. Jinx, I'm suffering. High five. Thank you.
Tony, can you tell us if our levels are good, and can you tell us if there's a donation button anywhere on screen?
Man.
We'll get started in just a second.
Sound settings. Stereo, yeah. Background music. Sound effects.
Yay.
Voice up. Jet sound effects. There we go.
They don't even do turn up to 11, they've done it to 15. Excuse me. Alright. So, Fort's gonna play this on New Game Plus.
Special continue. Because if you hit new game, you lose everything.
Yeah, so he's gonna do this on New Game Plus, and hilariously, he found out like on Monday that he didn't have a save file that would allow him to do New Game Plus, so he beat the game over the week. He beat the game in like 2.5 hours.
I went from mission 12 to mission 18 in about an hour and change.
So,
That's why I'm hoping I can beat this game in about 3.
so, yeah, depending on how we're going, we may just beat it.
But we also are gonna watch the cutscenes.
But we're also watching cutscenes. So,
It's time. That's a bit past time.
yeah.
Let's get started. Are you ready? We're gonna go on normal. Cause I got shit to do. Oh hey. It's pretty. It's the end of the world, but it's pretty.
Is that what that? Oh, is
I
that?
was just a child when the stars fell from the skies. But I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them. And in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land. Until that final day of summer.
Yeah.
One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. Deafening roar. As if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
I might turn down the music. It's just gonna be loud.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't count for cutscenes. Ah, yes. The distant future of 2004.
4 years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed.
Hello.
As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point.
Look, we try not to laugh.
ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position.
Birds.
A
Those
lot
are
of
real
birds.
slow flags. So I guess my question is, what's so funny?
I've seen Stonehenge work, but like the idea that's like, hey, we made this big ass
Here is the current
gun
SITREP and
to
your
shoot
orders.
down
If
asteroids.
Does this look familiar?
Yes, it does. I'm really good at knowing this map.
Radar network.
But like, we made this big ass gun to shoot out asteroids. You know what it's also good at? Shooting much smaller, closer targets.
Yeah. Turns out our predictions don't be nearly as astronomical.
Just,
Our air
like-
defense forces
like, I
are
knew
extremely weak at this point.
I knew we were gonna.
Yes, our GHQ
I knew we
is
were
a
gonna get
steady
here,
target.
but still.
It is
I
mission
think
critical that you destroy the
What's getting me the
bombers
most is I
and
forgot how little they tell you.
nuclear island.
Oh no, did I really get through this whole box?
Do I need to go get another one?
Yeah, we gotta get the one from upstairs.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Lies in your hands.
Yeah. Point is, they drove us back to North Point. Now we gotta start keeping them. We gotta shoot bombers for blowing us up. So yeah, We're going New Game Plus, so I don't have to target the crap planes. We're gonna. Oh, I wish there was a laser plane in this.
Oh, right.
This is the Exo 2. We're just gonna right here.
Alright, so, anyway, we didn't explain. Hi, I'm Jinx.
I'm Alex.
And we're a streaming duo.
That's what we
Fort
do.
does the playing and I do the commentary 90% of the time.
Yeah, we were playing Dark Souls a bit ago.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
We're normally both animated people, but Fort just had nose surgery.
Yeah, I did.
So he's gonna be flat.
Yeah, your call says Mobius 1. This is not super important.
It's not really.
It is absolutely
Oh, is it?
important. But right now, it's not that big of a deal.
It's my birthday. You should win.
The first missions are always the easiest missions. They're basically jokes.
So, anywho, hi. We're taking part of the Matsuricon Streamathon this weekend. But we're always charity streamers. There should be a donate button below this video. If not, I'll post my link later. Right now we're hosting a raffle.
I've completed the first mission.
What, like a minute?
If that. About 47 seconds.
Alright.
So yeah, all I have to do is kill the targets. Oh wow. And they didn't quite get the voice acting figured out in this one.
Friend.
Oh yeah, there's friend and there's friend G, which is ground forces.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy
Because the word ally is a little.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
our victory
Especially
will be
here.
You stopped the bomber strike with your extremely nice plane.
Where did you get that plane from?
I won it in many wars before this one. Like they don't tell you like who Usia is. They just say like ISAF.
Yeah. At least I can already tell
The war
like
seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye.
who's versus who, and seven.
I don't
I'm still,
remember
like, not
exactly
sure.
when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear.
Yellow 13.
Oh, I need to get the cherry photos.
Oh no.
Kitty.
Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts.
That sucks. On
I moved
Netflix.
in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar. The one thing I was good at.
He's 10.
I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home.
I'll spend soldier money.
As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me.
She's like 14.
Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
Well, onto this unrelated fighter plane.
So one thing that Ace Combat does, it typically has the story of your squadron or you, and then the story of what's happening to the other people. So
The enemy-held Wrigley Air
That's the
Base
story
is
we're
located
getting
in
from the
close
ground.
proximity to our front lines, making it the proverbial knife at our throat. A large illusion
Talking
bomber
to a tin
contingent was
can.
deployed to
Hey,
Ridley.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the original to a tin can.
A full-scale
They're reduced to
strike
crystal
on
radios.
forces at North Point is imminent. Your mission is to catch
I mean,
these bombers on the
This
ground
isn't bad
and
for a game
destroy
from
them.
2001.
Yeah, this game's from 2001.
Ridley into a junkyard.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck up bombers while they're on the airlay. We're gonna blow up an airbase. It's gonna be awesome. What plane are you gonna use? The really good one. It's a multi-roll. Yeah, it's very sketchy. I love it. This one, like mission objectives: destroy all indicated targets. You can tell Ace Combat 4 still followed the arcade style. Like, story is optional, which is why you're not talking about like what's going on with you. You're talking about like the people who got occupied and what's going on with them. They don't even talk about why they're occupied, which is weird because it's like super important.
Do they get that later, or
I don't
or
remember.
is that in like we might have to?
That might be the Aces at War thing.
So, the reason we're playing it in this order instead of starting with like the most recently released one, which is Ace Combat 7, is that Fort would like to give it to you in the story order, with the exception of 0 being slightly out of place. But so that's why we're doing 4, 5, 0, 6, 7, right?
45067.
Yeah. So 0 technically comes before 5, but
15 years prior.
without playing 5, it's not according to Fort as impactful.
Yeah, because like you don't understand who you're talking about in 5 or in 0. Really, bud, you're gonna survive
Yeah,
against
run
my
away.
wishes.
And
Ooh, yeah, that's rough to turn.
I have only seen Ace Combat 5 and 7,
Yep.
but I love them.
So you get to see like where it got popular.
Yeah. So this will be fun. But so yeah, we're sharing this is Port's favorite series,
It is one of my favorite series.
and then 5 is one of your favorite games, or 7.
I'd say 5 is still up there.
Yeah. By the time we get to 5 and 7, you'll really like the story because it starts getting a lot more like radio drama and a lot less arcade.
You can tell that they wanted to put certain priorities in. And they realized that people were playing it for the plot and not just for blowing up planes, which is fun and cute, but like, that is why we're playing. I guess, yeah, this one doesn't really seem to cover the politics of it as much. They're like, yeah, fucking meteors and shit, crazy, right? And the answer's like, yeah, actually, it's pretty insane.
So if we don't get the politics of it, Fort will give you a pretty quick rundown of it before we get to 5.
Oh, for sure.
I won't because, like I said, I only know 5 and 7. But there's also a really neat book called Aces at War, which wasn't released in America, of course not.
No.
Hey Mojo, we're playing your game.
Party.
But Aces at War reads like a textbook, like a history textbook. It does a really good job of being like, this is Strangerville, and there's all the continents and countries. And
It doesn't even bother with like 1, 2, 3, and X.
yeah.
It literally just deals with like the main console stuff, which I think is hilarious.
So, but it does a really, really good job of setting up 7 for people who maybe didn't get to play all of them or didn't.
It's extremely
You're just
maneuverable.
gonna throw yourself right into it.
The way this game plays, you have to.
Yeah.
It's like you want to shoot stuff on the ground, bullets don't drop.
You want to shoot stuff on the ground, just plow it.
But yeah, it's. No, I destroyed more than 1 in 10. There you go.
Excuse me.
But
I just realized I need to open up Excel.
Yeah.
The random number generator. For
it should bring you way back. This game's old as hell.
all the hell.
The attack was a success.
We did it.
A significant number of enemy bombers were eliminated.
I forgot,
and
like,
a
I'm kind of
full-scale
playing this
airstrike
one.
on North Point was averted.
Which is a pun, I realized.
One night, a spirited group made their way to the door, chased out the sullen army grunts, and commandeered the place. Even I knew who they were. patch on their sleeve was the mark of the proud Air Force. A loud-mouthed, middle-aged man went around, announcing each pilot's results for the day and his running kill record. For those who exceeded 5 kills, a thorough toasting and soaking followed. I believe it was their custom to call a pilot an ace once he shot down 5 planes. After completing the day's review, the same guy, the squadron adjutant, went on to announce, "And now, for our leader's results." Everyone turned around to look at the quiet man who sat alone, strumming a guitar. I found myself drawn to the music from his guitar. Our Yellow 13 bagged 3 more today, bringing his new tally up to 64 kills. With a tentative smile, the man with the guitar turned to me and asked me to accompany him on my harmonica.
Yellow 13 wants a duet with you.
I brought it up to my lips and I started a new song. I had finally found him. But by some fluke, it was my father's favorite song. The one he used to play at the end of each day.
Is Yellow 13 your dad?
No, his dad is very dead.
I know. I know. I accidentally blowing up your dad. He became your dad.
That's okay.
Alright, next.
The Allied forces are retreating, and survivors are gathering at the northern port of St. Arc. However, the radar facilities atop Mount Chesna provide tactical support.
Mount
to the
Chesna.
enemy.
I love that
As a
place.
result, our evac mission is in jeopardy. If our troops can successfully evacuate and regroup at North Point, they will become a formidable force in future battles. Your mission is to destroy the radar facilities on Mount Chesna, thereby blinding the enemy and hiding our troop movements.
I guess I gotta give them some credit. Like, this topography,
Yeah.
like, they put a lot of effort into, like, making it seem like you're actually doing a war in a war place.
Doing a war with war things.
This combat area is within enemy airspace. Keep an eye out for bandits. Use
Okay.
Vector 180 to return home after destroying the target. Remember, a safe return completes the mission. Mobius 1, engage. Viper 3, engage. Viper 9, engage. This is Chesna Radar 1. Bandits approaching Vector 135.
Do I get to play Jest? Do I get to Jest these fools?
Justin.
Nah, they're flying to the right. Wait! Oh, I did it!
Radar base 1, at Vector 310. 4 miles. Engage hostile aircraft and keep them from the radar. Target destroyed by Mobius 1.
I love Jousting. You'll guys see this when I'm playing through the whole time. As the series progresses, the AI gets better and it gets harder to joust things. But in the earlier ones, the AI is like inclined to fly at you and kill you, which means that you can just sit there like, you know what?
Box 2.
I don't wanna deal with that. And so you can very easily just maintain your course, fire a missile, and they'll like, no, I gotta get this guy, I gotta get him. And then they just fly right into the missiles. Except for that fool right there.
Passing over Brzezinski Crater.
Bandit
And sometimes they go to make evasive maneuvers, and they turn away from you, and you're flying right behind them.
Radar
And you
base
maybe
2,
kill them.
at Vector 250. 8 miles. Bandit at 12 o'clock. Check behind you.
Check behind me.
Heads up,
Oh,
enemy radar spike.
Later, your friends actually get names. right? I mean, yes.
Not in this one.
Not in this one. I'm just
Later
thinking.
you get people who are more than just friends.
Yeah. They're your squad mates.
Yeah. They're your wingmen. And wing women. And wing children too. Oh, mission update. Oh shit. Oh, because I have to leave. But I imagine the yellow squadron's gonna show up because that's how stories work.
Sky Eye here. Radar facilities confirmed destroyed.
Come on.
All aircraft take vector 180 south.
I'm working on it. Is that the mission update? I have 14 minutes to leave.
Use the return line on the map to exit combat area and return to base.
I'm going so fast. I'm
Sorry.
I'm a
Use the right
torpedo.
direction, and you'll see a white dotted line across your flight path.
I'm sorry. It reminds me of the line that isn't actually there in football
Those of you who
games.
need to
Oh, yes.
resupply or refuel
The
during
one that won an
missions
Emmy.
should cross this line to exit
Yes.
the combat area and return
I
to
just-
base or carrier.
I just really like it.
Approaching
Just like
return line.
follow this invisible line.
I don't see it.
Mobius 1, perform landing check.
Oh, this
You
is.
are cleared to land.
Can I do it? I have not landed in this game in
You get extra
decades.
points, right, if you land?
pretty much, yeah.
1 mile to touchdown.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I think you're too low. Nah.
No. No.
You're on the money.
I'm on the money. I'm on the money. Dive.
Hey.
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
I did it. Hey, look, you want to see how good you landed? It's
With
so
their
good.
radar out of commission, the enemy's command and
This took
control
me.
is
This took me
degraded.
3 minutes.
The
I'm gonna
evac
fly
and-
through this game.
Heck, we might be on 5 by the end of the night.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I would like to to dedicate an entire night to 5 though.
Oh yeah, 5 deserves it.
So maybe we'll switch to another game if we get through 5.
If I get through 4, we're gonna go Dark
wait,
Souls.
Discovered the Erusians
Yeah,
are
that's right.
transporting a large quantity of strategic supplies and rapid deployment troops into Comberth.
You know
Harbor.
Comberth Harbor,
Comberth appears to be the staging area for an attack on North Point.
the hero of
The
Comberth
air
Harbor.
fleet stationed here seems to be the centerpiece of this
Seven
surprise.
DLC.
If the Erusians
Oh,
complete
well, I
their
definitely
troop
wasn't paying
preparations
attention
and
to
the
that
air
because the
fleet
DLC was
sets
so-
sail, this will bring about our defeat in this war. Your mission is to intercept and shoot down the enemy transport planes in and around Comberth Harbor. Let's show them how vulnerable they are. Be advised, the transport aircraft have ECMs on board.
Oh,
that emit
shit.
powerful jamming signals.
ECMs,
Rely on visual contact rather than radar.
electronic crowd music. So, yeah. Yeah, this game does not talk about the politics at all. That's crazy. Do we have an ad going?
Oh no, I'm trying to see if your donate button worked.
I don't think it did.
It didn't. Okay.
Shut.
Oh.
But there's that charity raffle button.
Yeah. We do have a charity raffle going. We'll figure out how to get that donate button later.
Mobius 1, Sky Eye here. You should be getting visual on the transport soon.
Ooh.
Destroy the E-767s hidden nearby to clear the
Yeah, if you donate to the raffle, which will be going to the Matsuri-Con charity, which is technically Pelotonia, which is a group that raises money for the James Cantor Research Center. Yeah, follow that. We're raising money for the Matsuri-Con charity department, who's raising money for Pelotonia, who raises money for the James Cantor Research Center.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here to help.
targets remaining.
But if you donate to the raffle before 9:30, all of your proceeds will go to the James, but 2, you will be entered in to win some of our fabulous prizes. Yay! I think they're fabulous.
Oh no, it's just, I like the phrasing.
The radar's still jammed. There
Oh
must
no, my
be
radar.
another active electronic jammer. Box 3, box 3.
Bombs.
Missiles. Yeah. Yeah, we got some cool stuff on the market.
Yeah, it's basically art commissions. You get either one from me or one from Fort.
Done. Mission accomplished.
Woo. Maybe we'll be going to Dark Souls tonight, guys.
Oh
Like
man.
we're at 7:30.
I forgot that if you just go after the targets, I don't need S rings in this game.
No, and they're not really doing, like, unlike 5 and 7, there's no plot coming from the AWACS right now.
Yeah, they're not really. There's no real plot at all. Yeah. So I do spray paint art.
This illusionaire corridor
If
has
you
been
follow the
effectively
link,
shut down.
you can see some of the stuff I've done. A lot of it's stencil work, and I will make you a 5x7 canvas piece. You just tell me what game you want it from, and I'll make it. And then for Jinx, yours is embroidery work.
Yep.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like 2 people are gonna know what I just did, and I don't think I did it right.
Which did? Oh. I think the 3 viewers, I'm pretty sure someone knows Metal Gear Solid.
Well, now that you told me.
Congress Harbor, home of the Ager fleet,
But
is completely
yeah,
dependent
so I
on a
do
single petrochemical
custom
complex
embroidery
for its
pieces,
fuel
so
supply.
I've done the Gilda wall
The
hanging.
complex consists of a land-based oil refinery storage facility
Yeah, so
and an offshore
if you want to
oil
donate,
platform.
entries are $1.
Your mission
all
is
money
to go
goes to
out
the
and
James
destroy, or at least
Cancer
damage
Research
these
Center.
sites. Our objective is
And
to
we're gonna
reduce
draw somebody
production
at,
output of this complex to
9:30.
20% or less. By cutting off the port's fuel supply, we will delay and disrupt the complex.
Also, if you were super interested in the MatsuriCon online cosplay competition, the videos are up, and the winners have been announced, and 2 of my friends won.
Oh,
So one of
cool.
my friend won Best Adaptation, and another friend won Best Overall. So my friends are really good at things.
That's awesome.
And I forgot to enter because all of my costumes are in like 8 pieces, and I did reassemble them. Really
How
could
did I not buy the weapons for the A10? The second best plane in the game.
Big shrug. Woo! Good thing. Anyway, so yeah, this would be MatsuriCon weekend, which is why I am in costume. Why Ford is wearing his furred shirt.
I'm wearing a furret shirt.
Because we thought the best way to celebrate a con that is virtual
Is virtually held.
is to celebrate from our couch.
I mean, safest way to do it during a pandemic.
Yep. So
Commence operation.
Even
Yay!
bricks can fly, Jinx.
Woo!
It's technically a glider with engines.
As much damage as
that's the brick.
This is one of them.
This is the plane.
Every plane in this game looks like a brick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's blow up some boats.
Heads up. They've got AA guns.
Tanker doesn't. Tankers are a joke.
Clear to engage. Bandit confirmed at Vector 050.
I have to make 2,000 points. So this one I have to play for 10 minutes. Did that say they're gonna glom me?
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
They were in the con scene.
They're glomping me. Oh no! He's got an electronic yaoi paddle.
Oh, that's terrible. That sucks.
This plane is a flying yaoi paddle.
He's still there.
Yeah, of course I am.
Missed.
I'm ever present.
You're in gun range.
I think it's funny because they're like, you should shoot down ground targets. They're worth, they're worth less, but
It helps us.
there's a lot of them. And I'm like, yeah, but did you see the part where planes are worth 60?
Yeah.
If I shoot down enough planes, I don't have to hit any ground targets. So we keep getting distracted. Now this is the perfect mission to talk about it. So the reason why everything's happening in this game
Facility destroyed.
is because, like, they talk about the asteroid, right? They talk about Ulysses 1994, whatever, so on and so forth. What they don't talk about is the fact that after the satellite, after the meteor hit, shit got real quick, because basically the entire continent, ow, I got hit. There was like refugees coming in from everywhere, so like economic ruin, all this terrible stuff happened, and so the place that all the refugees went to, Erusia, was like, fuck that. If I'm getting shot a lot, I'm going too slow. If you guys are going to be doing that to us, oh cool.
Oh, you.
One crashed.
I hit a
Yeah.
thing.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. I'm going to go with a fast plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do this the way I want to do this. We're going to go with the plane I always go with, because it's fast. But yeah, so they were like, we need resources. We don't have enough space to hold stuff just because we didn't get ruined economically like every other place that got hit by a shit ton of rocks did. Doesn't mean we have to take that burden. So they started taking it from other places. And so
Commence operation.
the Kingdom of
Split into
Erusia
groups and destroy targets.
declared war on like
Inflict as much damage as possible.
13 different countries on the continent.
Reduce their output.
We're just gonna one country. Basically, it takes on the entire world.
And so that's why you're USIA, which is like the United Sovereign, like something, like you're like a you're several nations all working together to stop the tyranny, the tyranny of Erusia. And so they took over Stonehenge, which they talked very briefly about Stonehenge, which is a big fucking gun made to stop meteors from hitting the Earth. Well, when the meteor's already hit, it's like, what are we gonna do with this big ass gun? Oh, we're gonna shoot planes down with it. It's extremely effective. And so you'll see every single time they load into the map of the continent, there's this big ass circle of where you're not allowed to be. You've been evicted from that zone.
Stonehenge. Yep.
Stonehenge is like one of my favorite super weapons in the entire series.
So yeah, they at the very beginning they briefly mentioned it, like with the Fallen Stars thing, and saying it became a weapon of mass destruction, but at first it was to blow up meteors. And that's why I started laughing, because like it's a giant ass gun. It's supposed to shoot stuff in space.
It's a series of guns.
Right, I forgot. My bad.
I
have seen Stonehenge. I know what it looks like. It's beautiful in the version that I have seen.
Yeah, in the book it looks amazing.
And in 7 it looks amazing.
Yeah.
So like the thing that you all are gonna benefit from that I didn't get to do was you're gonna see where all of this stuff comes from. So when it starts to show up in 7, it'll make sense. And you won't be like me when I'm sitting there looking at 4 being like, so why is this important? To be fair though, I didn't start paying attention to these games until
halfway through
7.
And the greatest insult. It's like, hey, I got you this game for like, not your birthday, but your birthday year. I hope you love it.
So mean.
And I was like, okay, cool, I will. And then just like not paying attention for a good amount of it. It's like, oh, this is cool. What's going on here? Like, okay, so who are we fighting? The Erusians. Who?
Yeah, we'll get there. I can tell you the exact mission that I started to pay attention, and I will when we get there.
It was because of the music.
It was the music.
Which tickles me the most.
Enemy facility destroyed.
When I first played, I thought Stonehenge looked badass, and then I saw the updates. Oh, is that a good O or a bad O? Because I liked it. I liked the updates. I thought it looked good.
I imagine it's a mild irreverence of
Oh yes.
oh my.
But yeah, so about halfway through 7, I was just suddenly like, hey Fort, what's going on? Get me caught up. I really like this music. I still didn't care about the plot. I just wanted to listen to the music. And then about two missions later, I was completely invested. And then like 7 or 8 later, I was sobbing. So
Yeah. Good stuff.
Still not into stupid plain gaming cry.
How's that my fault?
That is totally your fault.
How?
Because it is.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Just.
Just.
Do it again. Do it again. Do
One
we
more
get it
again?
again? Do we get it again?
One more again?
Come on. Come on. Ah, you evaded. Coward.
I really find it funny, like, your name is Mobius 1, which is pretty neat, and the other squadrons are just colors.
Radar lock.
Like,
Oh, you haven't even seen 0, that's right.
Missed.
yes, I haven't seen 0.
But if the color thing tickles you now.
Oh, it's like, hey, we don't know what to name the other squadrons. Colors are really easy.
Refinery.
And I mean, like, realistically, that makes sense, but, like, when you start getting fucking...
Bandit confirmed at Victor 2.
Ace Combat Games love 2 naming conventions. Mythical things and colors.
Woo-wee.
Oh, I didn't hit any of that? Oh, that's dumb. Oh well. Time to hit all these ground targets. hope you guys have a really good time with explosive fuel tanks. Are they gonna blow up the other fuel tanks? No.
You need 70 minutes.
Yep, but then I just have to keep going.
Survive for 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. What's funny is that, like, you know, they got stuff ready for Ace Combat 7, and I was like, oh, but I played 6, and I really, I'm gonna play 6 for everybody just so they can kind of see, like, you know, what a bad story is.
That is unfortunate. We're gonna go from 5, which is probably one of the... I'm trying to decide if I like it more than 7's. Because I really like 7's story. Like, obviously, like, liked 7's story enough that it got me so invested in the series that I cosplay from it.
You were like, I'm actually willing to pay attention to 5 because 7's so good.
Yeah. I want to read this book. I'm gonna go, like, get the fucking...
You're gonna do some cosplay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a costume. I'm gonna get the picture book from 5. Like, I went from not caring about this series at all
Just
to
deeply invested.
because of a song in 7. Because the song in 7 caught my attention.
Hilarious.
So, that's really funny to me. So anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoy this as much as we do.
Yeah.
Box 2.
But it will be funny because we're gonna go from 5, which is an incredible story, to apparently 6 is...
I have to play it again. It's been a long time since I've touched it. 6 is probably not as good as the others. But, oh no. We don't get pickled. We just get the buzzer like when you fuck up an operation.
In the future ones, listen for the missile warning because it's supposed to be saying missile.
That sounds like pickle.
It's 110% saying pickle.
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 Locked on.
Which, I still think that we need to...
Stop spinning.
This one's mine.
I do still think we need to make that monster
Box 2.
hunter.
Oh yeah, for the devil hoop.
For the devil hook volume. Pickle.
Locked on.
Yeah, no, screw that.
Still okay.
There's like lots of stuff to shoot, and I'm already at a B.
He's all mine.
Yeah, I love the fact that Jinx is just...
Box 2. Box 2.
Yeah, I was able to get Jinx into this.
I love it. I mean, like,
Facility destroyed.
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna cry through 7 like I did the last time. Because I know what's coming.
prepared, yeah.
I'm prepared for it. So I don't think it's gonna do that thing like some other games that even though I'm prepared for it, I'm gonna cry.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm okay this time.
Hi. Hi.
Hello?
Hello! Yeah.
Right beside you.
But yeah, we'll love to like hear you guys' opinions as we go through like your favorite parts and weapons and characters and stuff.
Mobius 1. Box 2. Missile hit.
I got several.
So, also, I forgot to mention this, but for the streamathon, they're trying to raise $4,000. I think that's the goal for the end of the week and weekend. Before we logged on, they were just like they were $30 shy at 1.2. So, every donation helps. Our raffle has already raised. What was it? I have to do math in my head.
I don't even know. 50 something?
I think it's 50. I think it's 55. No, it's 40. We raised $40 through our raffle. So we have helped them get to 1.2K. I just haven't donated it yet. I'll donate it in mass. Probably still while we're on stream before it's playing. I'll probably do it. I'll donate it through their Tiltify account, so you'll see a thingy. Isn't there a mission in this game where you have to fight that low level altitude because you don't want to get hit by the glitchy background? I mean, hey man, don't spoilers for the game we're in.
Oh, let me assure you. I can't remember.
Okay.
Also saying that you're trying to not hit the background.
That is pretty funny.
That's not even close to a spoiler.
I know. You're fine, Mojo.
Seeing the striations of the the like it's not even a gradient, it's just like the skybox is
Yeah.
literally just
It's like a snow cone.
we're like in a snow globe.
You're fine, Mojo. I just like we do want folks to. This isn't. I'm no offense, but this isn't really one that I think is you're gonna spoil too much because we've already talked about that there's no plot all that much. But definitely as we go through, I'm gonna have to try really hard not to spoil stuff from 5.
Mobius 1, heavy group hot. Appears to be
Heavy group hot.
No worries.
A
I don't
challenger
actually know what
appears.
yours means. Oh, hello.
We
Oh,
caught their attention.
Hey, Del.
I'm not returning to base, you're not my dad. Alright, jousting.
Get him.
Yeah.
Mobius 1, take
So we're just a 2 hours shy of closing our raffle, so just gonna remind everybody about that. There's a link underneath the video. It has a manatee and a ferret on it, having a party. If you want to do that.
Yeah. I think I have to leave.
Oh, can't shoot him.
I'm pretty sure I could if I was better and felt like it.
And more information about the Matsuricon charity department and such
engagements with the
is
enemy.
in the
All
chat.
aircraft,
I just
exit from the combat area. Jettison payload and bug out.
Oh, I'm still sweating. I'm just sitting here in this outfit.
If I just sit here.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have the time to fight these people.
you gotta go.
I have 2.5 minutes to leave.
You gotta go.
I gotta fuck. My eyes just decided they were very dry.
This is what I hated about the game. The plot armor.
Hang on, let's try one more thing. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my. That got close distance real fast. Let me at him. Let me at him.
They're pushing and flying out this far.
I'm so close to the line. Let's just see.
Squadron guarding Stonehenge. All aircraft head south immediately.
Every level. Let me fight them.
Nope, can't shoot him. Not allowed to shoot him.
Cut our losses. Bug out.
It also doesn't change anything shooting at them.
Yeah.
Picture is clear. Bandits are down or no factor. All aircraft RTB.
They're down or no factor. Good job shooting things. You blew up that
Lost 5
tanker
million barrels
a lot.
of reserves and the ability to process 250,000 barrels of crude oil daily. The Aegir fleet is effectively immobilized and no longer a threat. Unfortunately,
I like the Aegir fleet is effectively immobilized.
we need to rely on your skills
it
more
still
than we can
exists.
compensate for our losses.
If they zoom back out of the map, you need to show them all the like. You can't go here.
All right, there's plot.
A freeway under construction in a wheat field outside of town. When they started construction, I remember how the mayor bragged about it, even though it would completely bypass our town. The freeway became the occupation force's makeshift runway, and the unfinished tunnels their bunkers. This was their base. They were the elite flight squadron chosen to protect the cannon. Ironically, the same cannon that was created to shoot down the asteroids became a catalyst to the war. attacks no longer came. The squadron was assigned long-range missions that took them to distant battlefields. I thought of the words I would use to confront him and bided my time. Although I harbored these feelings within me, I could never get close to him.
He was too cool.
His wingman was always by his side. Despite having a gentle demeanor, I could tell that the wingman would never allow danger to get near Yellow 13, even on land. The pillar of their group, 13 exuded an air of invincibility. He always chose to fly a 5-plane formation. He was a man who prided himself not on his kill record, but on his record of never losing a squadron member. It's difficult for me to describe just how good Yellow 13's flying was, but I witnessed it once from the ground. The lead plane of the 5-plane formation should have turned the same arc with the same timing as the others, yet only his plane drew sharp contrails. His heart felt compassion towards the weaker enemies he downed. Someday, if an equal appeared and challenged the limits of his skills in a fight, he would bear no resentment about being shot down. He said this himself. And so as time passed, I found the goodness of a home in their company. Leaving them was no longer an option for me now.
I have bad news for you, kid.
Yeah, I felt like a maniac.
We're gonna shoot that fucker down.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna give him a chance. He's gonna shoot him.
I'm sorry, I just keep thinking of the, like, follow trigger. Oh, good luck. I felt like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, good luck.
We will launch a surprise attack.
Yeah, there's your Stonehenge circle.
Lies immobilized at Conqueror Harbor. This large-scale airstrike will be the largest and the most strategic operation since the transfer of HQ to North Point. You may need to resupply along the way because this operation will be long in duration. Remember, it is imperative that you complete the mission objective and return to base safely.
So see, already we're talking about geographical points that come up later, like Humberth Harbor and North Point.
I'm gonna bring that one back around to you.
Okay. This is another time limit one.
Initiate attack. All aircraft clear to engage any and all targets. Sink the invincible Aegir fleet while they're at anchor. Good luck. Don't be predictable in heading your altitude when they close in. Die, you SOB! Viper 9, engage. Omega 1, engage. Viper 12, engage. Cruiser Fenris, sunk. Cruiser Kolga, sunk. Forget the small fry. Concentrate on the larger ships. Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
So, one thing I kind of wish I had the chance to play was Ace Combat Infinity. It came out for the PS3, and it was a PvE, like Ace Combat game. It was basically you would just team up
Enemy destroyer, sunk. Cruiser Lazuli, sunk.
with a bunch of like other people, and like
AA guns
there would be like an opposing team trying to do the same task, and you would compete to get more points. So they remixed some boss fights from throughout the series. Like I think there's like a Stonehenge offensive, and I think that there's this one, the Aegir fleet, but it's not at dock, it's actually out at sea, so you have to face it like full strength. And you're like, you make a wing of people, a squadron, and you have to try to, take out the objective and get more points than the other team. And I really wanted to be about that, and they didn't bring that back for some reason in 7. They had it in 6. I think they had like raids like that.
So yeah, What mission is this number?
6.
Good. There are 18.
There are 18 missions.
We're a third of the way through.
Just about, yeah.
So yeah, I got the
Big. But, yeah, the reason I bring it up is because I really like this song, but it's even better in the remix of Infinity.
Maybe unsurprisingly, you will hear us talk about the music a lot.
Music of Ace Combat's one of the big reasons it's so popular.
Even in this, right? Like they do something with music to that's why I call it a radio drama, right? Because yeah, we are able to see things with the importance of sound in this series. Even in just whatever I've seen of it is outstanding. And how they convey tone using music. And then as it goes on, better voice acting as well. And like better actual dialogue. And I'm not like dissing on this one because for 2001, it's honestly really good, especially for like how early in the series it was.
All the other Ace Combats didn't do nearly as well.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that did very well at the time. It's kind of like Resident Evil, where like a lot of people played Resident Evil like 2 and 3, but 4 is what put it back on the map.
And so as much as we're like dissing on this one, like, I can understand and appreciate what it's about. I just came in at backwards, so I saw the most recent one.
Yeah, you saw the best one, the most advanced one.
Yeah, which has great music, great story, great controls.
Yeah, it's
interesting
a
locations.
massive improvement over everything else.
Yeah.
And you look at this one like, whew, it's kind of like playing like the original Pokemon. You're like, this is literally a broken endeavor.
Yeah. So.
But it laid the groundwork for all this other stuff we love.
Yeah, and like, so like I appreciate what this is about, what it's doing, and it makes me excited for us to share the better ones with you as they come out.
Yeah.
And I also make the joke about like the importance of sound, and there's going to be a specific thing in 5 that I'm going to be reduced to tears, but not because I'm sad, but because I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, because it's so incredibly jarring. I'm laughing just thinking about it. 5 is probably one of my favorite stories. It also commits one of the biggest, to me, video game snafus, and I'll let you get there with us.
I would say it's a big snafu in lots and lots of different media.
But, yeah, and we'll get there. But I definitely, I think it's more of a snafu, especially in this one, considering its setting.
And how good the rest of it is. Oh, come on, bud. You gonna die for me? Thank you.
So, yeah, excited.
You have that song stuck in your head again.
Yeah. Ford showed me this video.
The Grumps video.
A Grumps video, because we like Game Grumps. I don't watch them nearly as much anymore, but I hardly watch anything anymore. Still really enjoy their humor, but there was like a group of animators and musicians who worked together to make a compilation video.
It was a collaboration animated for 3D World Runner.
Yeah, and they used the dialogue from the video, and you would think that it was supposed to be there.
They pulled from lots of videos for that one.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. The music, I guess, is from that one.
Yes. It was rearranged to be orchestrated as opposed to NES style MIDI.
But I get that. I mean, it's a very catchy song, and it's an 8-minute video of a very short loop, so, you know.
It escalates very well.
Yeah, it's a great video. We also watched the compilation video from Amazing Frog, which has some of my favorite, quotable incidences.
Amazing Frog is really good. How am I doing? Oh, I have a C. Cool. Yep, I have 8 minutes. I have to fly for another 8 minutes. it's like I feel like I'm gonna just blow up what I can and resupply and then come back.
Facility destroyed. Box 2.
Submarine Beowulf, goodbye.
Submarine Beowulf new sunk.
We're on fighters. Very dead.
I get the. Sometimes it's like, I gotta go get it. Oh, right, I'm basically a brick with a jet engine strapped to it. This comes up a lot online because a lot of people are like, how feasible are the original planes in Ace Combat? Right, so like this one I'm flying is not an actual military plane. This is the XO2. The Wyvern is a fake plane, but everyone wants to know whether or not this thing would actually fly. It's like, hey, aeronautical engineers, do you mind dedicating some time and patience and possibly some computer simulation power to determine whether this plane is actually feasible? And like the answer that comes up a lot is, if you strap a big enough engine to a brick, it'll fly. And that answer is insufficient.
I still just love the idea though, like, look, anything can fly if you try hard enough.
Yeah. Like, that's not a satisfying answer though.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like saying, like, is it buoyant? I don't know. I mean, it could be if the water's dense enough. Right? Like, that doesn't... I want answers, damn it.
Oh no, this one tastes like soap.
Uh-oh.
If you try hard enough and believe it's lavender. I don't know what I was hoping for. It tastes like soap. I don't think I'm gonna give you the other one.
The other lavender one? I can try to eat it. Yes.
It tastes like soap.
I can't taste.
Oh. Well, if you want to eat it, well, you can't taste.
No.
There's another one in the fridge.
Can I shoot this submarine? Can I shoot this submarine too?
Enemy submarine sunk.
Yeah. I can't taste that.
Feel free to finish it because it has great texture.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Without taste, it doesn't.
it's very weird.
Yep. Oh.
Like
Yeah.
your F-14, you're gonna die and you're gonna like it. I can't wait till the fucking piloting gets better.
Yeah.
Why don't you fly traditional? Because I am still recovering from surgery.
I would die.
I'd hit the ground a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a
That's
bite
not a
of
lot
this.
of fun. Yeah.
This is the peanut butter and jelly one.
You dig it?
They're really weird.
Is it also weird?
It's not bad. It's just
Box 2. Enemy cruiser sunk.
very much PB&J sandwich on macro.
And the targeting system's gonna get better. It's gonna be so good. I'm really looking forward to advancements because, oh my god.
Box 2. Surface target destroyed.
Control-wise, you're going in the right order, right?
Yes.
Combat area.
Right. One thing that's always really interesting to me is when you go backwards in time, but forwards in
Mechanics.
technology. Do they do that in Zero?
Zero, since it's the prequel of 5,
Yeah.
I think it handles basically the exact same because it uses the same engine because it came out like a year later.
Like DMC.
Oh my god, Devil May Cry is you can't play 3 and then 1 and then 2. It's not good like that.
Speed away from the harbor. Fox 2. Fox 2. Enemy destroyer sunk. Carrier geophone sunk.
like my argument with like playing Halo Reach
Yeah.
is I was like, why do you have better weapons than like Chief had in
Mobius 1,
3?
you are cleared.
Jetpacks.
Yeah. Why couldn't we have jetpacks?
You know how easy Halo would have been with a fucking jetpack?
And like I understand like wanting to bring in fresh mechanics and stuff, but you have to do it in a way that is either believable for the canon or you can like write off as not being accessible by the other characters.
Right. I gotta make sure I don't get hit by a missile.
AA guns destroyed.
Because like otherwise, it's just like Fort said. Why didn't we have jetpacks?
Yeah, Master Chief should have a jetpack. And then in 4, he just got one, right?
Yeah.
That's what got me.
It's like, how did you didn't have a jetpack before? I can tell
Wake
you
me
that.
up when you need me. Also, if you want to give me a jetpack, Cortana, that'd be real fucking cool. You got it, Chief. You stole it from the Ark.
If you want to hear me get on a rant about a game series that let me down, anything after Halo 3.
I still love that one video the guy did where he's like, I'm going to describe everything you need to know for Halo and what are all these books doing here.
So, maybe unsurprisingly to y'all folks, or for the folks who knew, I get into a lot of video games through other media, like books. So like my first foray into Halo was the first 3 books. Which actually I think are very good, even if they awkwardly had to rewrite canon using them.
And they insisted on it.
Yep. If you try to read the original, yes, Flood Guts. Yes. I read it in elementary school, and one of my friends has decided to like gross me out, and I'm really like squeamish. So he decided to describe all of the food that we were eating in the cafeteria as different like entrails from flood-infested creatures.
I'm so glad you have better friends now.
Yeah, that was a really nice like. I didn't eat mac and cheese and green beans for a very long time. Let's just say that.
I'm glad we fixed that.
Yep, I love mac and cheese and green beans.
We had that earlier.
Yes, we did.
It wasn't really mac, but any kind of noodle with some kind of cheese sauce is mac and cheese, regardless of what the pasta actually is. We know that. It's the law of the universe.
Yep. I'm
Boom.
trying to remember when the rewrite of the first 3 books happened.
How did we?
They rewrote the first 3 books to
Did
make
they?
the canon after 4 make more sense.
Did
They
they?
added in stuff.
That's dumb.
Yes, it is. And I'm trying to remember when that rewrite happened, because like if you can get a copy of the book pre-rewrite, it's much better.
Box 3. Box 3.
Uh,
Box 3.
Law of the universe, all pasta returns to mac and cheese. It's true. But yeah, like I really like the Halo. Like I like the lore of things. If you have good lore, I can excuse pretty much anything to get through a game to play it if the lore is good.
Box 3. Box 3.
But if it's bad,
Oh yeah, I mean if the lore is bad, fuck it. I'm gonna destroy the game. And so when you have something like Halo, where I love the lore to the point where I was reading all of the companion books and bought the graphic novels and bought all the music and watched all the like fan theories and did all these things, right? And then they brought out the trash that was 4 and all the books that follow Contact Harvest. It's like, fuck it, man. You had something nice and you ruined it. Can you taste that one?
I taste the tartness. I just took out an invincible fleet, so they're singing.
Oh, okay. Just came out of nowhere.
Welcome to today's Combat 4.
Yeah.
The Erusian's so-called invincible fleet has been destroyed. Their plans for invading North
Once again, like
Korea
anytime we
delayed
hear music in the
indefinitely.
cockpit of the plane, I
Although we are
imagine
still far
somebody
from
is right
triumph,
next to
this
like
victory
the
gave our
like
troops a
comm
much-needed boost
or
of
like radio.
morale.
I'm gonna just go ahead and save real quick. I'm not gonna save where the mission clear, because shit, in case I want to play this again. I have to pee. I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, we took care of the fleet, so we get to move inland.
We're gonna run an ad break then,
Your
just
next
real quick.
mission is to attack the solar power generator plants in the Faith
Where do you
Valley
want to
region.
just
Oh well, I guess I'll run it
These
after this.
generators equal nuclear ones in output and provide about 60% of the energy for the Erusian's military industrial complexes. Since they do not require oil or uranium supplies, we cannot stop power production by interdicting their supply lines. This deep strike mission will not only cripple the Illusion's industrial output, but also divert attention from our own imminent invasion plans.
Alright. I'm gonna run a quick ad break, so we'll see you in a minute. For those of you who are not subscribers, I guess. If you're subscribing, I'm still here. Fort, do you think you're gonna have any more of these? Yeah. Okay. That's a little disappointing. I really should have just gotten one of each of those. Alright, cool. Back from the ad. Fort's still in the bathroom.
I couldn't barely taste the dinner I made.
That's fair.
So we're gonna boil power plants.
Woo!
Yeah. Look at that topography. That's just nice.
Just because we're at the top of the hour, we are streaming for charity.
Oh well, we just hit 8.
Mhm.
Wow.
We're streaming for charity. Oh, we're actually at 8:10.
Oh no! I gotta pick up the pace.
This week we're specifically focusing on supporting the Matsuri-Con charity initiative. We still have links to our other charities below,
Yeah.
but we're focusing this specifically on the Matsuri-Con charity because this would have been Matsuri-Con weekend had the world not been in a giant pandemic, which is still going on. Please wear your masks. So anything that we gain specifically during this stream time will be donated directly to the Matsuri-Con Charity Fund, which will go to the James Cancer Research Center. If you donate to the raffle link before 9:30, you'll be entered into a raffle, and all those proceeds will go to the charity fund. And if you donate afterwards, then it will just put it directly to the charity fund. So check out the links below, and that raffle closes in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Because at the end of the stream, we're gonna announce winners.
Your odds are really good, because right now only 3 people have entered. There are 3 prizes, so right now everyone's a winner.
Well, let's take care of this flak up. This is really important.
This sounds like pipeline destruction.
Okay, with you.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize how many voice lines they were used. Fuck your renewable energy.
Attention all aircraft. Incoming from Stonehenge.
Oh.
Confirmed on radar. Drop below 2,000 feet and head south to exit combat area.
So basically Stonehenge is firing upon us because we're close enough.
2,000 feet? What do they expect us to do? Go underground?
You gotta get into the crevasse.
Use the passes. Get low and stay
Yeah.
low. What are you talking about? It's suicide to fly into that ravine.
For you, coward.
4 rounds. ETA in 15 seconds.
Here they come.
Now this is the shit that blew my mind because what it looks like when Stonehenge fires is pretty dope.
Is he gonna fire this mission?
Yeah, we're about ready to get shot at by it. Flying into the valley now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, which is why like it looked so good in 7. You're like, what does supersonic round look like tearing through the atmosphere? Oh. It sucks to suck, Omega.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
So if I'm above 2,000 feet, I instantly die.
You told us already. Did Omega 1 crash again?
I think they're still stuck on it. Apparently he's really cool.
Exiting combat area.
So,
Maintain
Mojo, this is what you're talking about, getting attacked with a staticky background?
Another wave from Stonehenge detected.
Vapor 11 crashed a minute ago.
10 seconds to impact.
10 seconds? Oh, fuck that, I'm out of here. You can still die when you complete the mission.
That's funny.
It's absolutely infuriating if you're like, cool, I did, you said the controller died, you just crashed to a mountain.
Yeah.
But the combat losses due to Stonehenge were higher than expected. Victory will elude us until it is eliminated.
I don't know how he's even a threat. Like, that dude's in a tin can.
Yeah.
At some point, I realized my uncle, my would-be guardian, had vanished. Maybe the secret police dragged him off for some drunken comment he made. Maybe he chose to disappear. I didn't have
That's
anyone to
really
turn
great.
to, so I found myself living as if I were a member of the Yellow Squadron.
I read manga.
This kid's gonna be orphaned like 6 times.
First my parents, then my uncle, then the Yellows.
Everybody in town scorned the barkeep for doing business with the enemy. In reality, he and his family were members of the Resistance, gathering up intelligence information from enemy customers.
What?
His daughter protected me. But that was only because of my tender age. The barkeep and his family were the real heroes, while I, on the other hand, found a haven among the enemy.
Man, I want to sympathize with this kid, but I just don't. Ah,
Roll credits.
we're done. This is mission 8, though.
Yeah.
When you use the title of the game
A
in the
recon
8th mission.
satellite will be launched from the Kimona Islands rocket base to support our mainland operations. The Erusians
Is it that
responded by
entire
deploying a
sphere
large
you can't
number
get
of their
into?
Yeah, that
air
entire
superiority
circle of
fighters
Stonehenge's
to
range.
launch.
I mean,
Monty is the
A
capital
large-scale
on the far
air battle
left.
is expected. We must win this battle to
like, it's not
maintain
surprising.
our air
It can shoot
superiority.
shit down from space.
We've
So,
only got
like,
one
of course it's
window
going
of
to
opportunity
Monty.
for this launch. Shoot down as many fighters as possible.
I think the
to preserve
only real
top
limitation
cover
it has is the curvature of the Earth.
Right? The Earth is flat, Alex. I don't believe that.
Flat Strange Real Society.
The Flat Stranger Gaia. Flat Gaia Society.
Back at the good play.
Not gonna lie, sometimes I do believe that Stranger Real is flat, because, like, you only ever see this one continent. Like,
Until 5.
right, there's the little continent.
And 5?
Oh, do you go to a different... Oh, right, because you go to...
5 is Osea and Yuktobania.
Right, I'm sorry, it's just...
And then 6 takes you to another place that's totally not America and Russia. It's not America because there's no sea. It's just Ameria.
Alright. Yeah, sorry, you'll see that I get the names mixed up a lot, because...
Who are we fighting?
Fort has to sometimes refer to them as EU or
Oh.
O
Or
or
ER.
A. The only people I can remember is Belka.
There's a lot of plays going on here. Yeah.
Belka's easy for me to remember. They're totally not Germans.
I want to get them this yellow.
I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, they are.
You're in gun range.
Come on now. Give it.
Attention, all personnel. Complete final launch checks immediately.
I love that this does absolutely sound like an arcade game, like even with like the sound quality.
Yeah.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2.
You know, I just want to shoot this yellow down. I just want this yellow. I have to score 800 points in the time limit. They may not let me shoot this guy down.
Let me kill him. Or her.
Are you leaving? Wait, if you're gonna play that. Yep, look at that. Look at that maneuver. Alright, well, we're just gonna shoot everybody else because they don't stand a chance.
Okay, bye.
Let's just shoot all these people. If I can. If I can, I don't know. I didn't hit any of them, man!
Where's the guitarist again? Is that Cody Ashley?
Charlie escaped Kiliaki, yeah. Yeah. Shit rips, yo.
I can't help but laugh every time you have the guitar riffs just coming out of nowhere.
When it goes just buck wild on this late 90s guitar.
Yeah.
Heads up. We're marching with yellows. Fox 2, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Splash 1, Splash 1.
Oh,
Target secured. Alpha 3 was shot down by a yellow.
Missile shot trashed. Bandit closing at 6.
When are they gonna let you take out the yellows when we're taking out like apparently your entire squad?
it's a good question. Eventually.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
This is one of those games they don't give you credit when teammates shoot down your plane. Like if you're doing all the work and like they just get like one stray missile to shoot who you're looking at, you don't get any points. And it's like you should have been better.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
I don't know what Fox 1 is.
I have never heard them say it.
Yeah, because Fox 2 is regular missile, Fox 3 is special missile, so Fox 1's gotta be your gun.
Is it your machine gun?
I never hear him say it. They just say entering gun range, not like entering foxhole. Wouldn't it? Let me shoot one of these guys down.
Can't shake it. This is the biggest duel I've seen so far. I'll get them all.
Boom. So good.
It's a miss. Let's make it.
I think they have like a remix of this mission on
Which way to break?
5.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because there's an arcade mode where you play as Mobius 1. Like in the aftermath of this war real quick.
Oh yeah?
And you kind of take down this kind of some insurgents. It's like a branching storyline thing. It's very, very ahead of its time.
Tally ho on the yellow squadron formation.
And because it kind of existed, well, it's like when they thought you were going back to Perugia for 7. They're like, oh my god, is Mobius 1 gonna be there? Wouldn't that be cool? And the answer is, no, that wouldn't be cool. Because you know it wouldn't be you. It would feel like shit if you had to shoot down someone who was like the fabled ace
You have to shoot yourself.
that you played. Like that would just, it wouldn't feel good. It's like, oh, I'd shoot me down. It's like, no, you wouldn't. The whole point is that they're unkillable. You gonna hit these guys or no? No.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
There. I have enough points so I can just kind of kill time for a minute if I want. So crash into the ocean.
Radar lock.
I don't know what that means. Could you imagine, like, you're sitting there flying, you've been saving the people throughout the war, and so they're like, enemy aircraft on the nose. You're like, what does that mean?
6 minutes to launch.
You guys keep talking about Fox 2. What about Fox 1? And they're like, are you okay? No, I can hear the enemy radio comms. I really just want to know what's happening.
You're in gun range.
Mobius 1, shot one down.
Where are the other foxes? Help them out!
Sky Eye here. B-2 bombers approaching from the west.
That mission update sound is terrifying.
Isn't it?
Intercept them before they reach the launch site.
I have to stop. What now?
Contact, nothing on my radar.
What is what now?
Look harder. The B-2s are difficult to detect on radar. They're stealth.
Oh, I have to shoot stealth bombers. So they blow up the launch site. I can see them on the radar though. They're the big red arrows coming in.
5 minutes to launch.
Cool. I hope there's fewer than 4 bombers because I don't feel like wasting my time. Oh, that looks like 6. Dang it.
Were you like, I don't want to waste my time? So.
Oh, it's like off course, like yeah, because I'm flying way ahead of schedule.
Fox 3.
Alright, come on. Let's just shoot these 2.
Target destroyed by Mobius 1.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
All right, Mobius 1.
Come on now.
Target down. You're in gun range.
They also don't tell you if you're hitting with your machine gun, so you gotta just have to, like, spray and pray.
Spray and pray.
Did it.
All bombers
That's
shut
stealth.
down.
I can see them.
Now sanitize the area of all enemy fighters.
4 minutes to launch.
Do I have more work to do? God damn it.
Much of what?
I think I'm gonna shoot a missile in space like that, like a spaceship. Jesting? Jesting? Oh, you're a coward.
Locked on.
Ah, you're all cowards.
Whew.
Right?
Anyone from the charity team, do you guys have an update on where we are towards your guys' goal? I'm not sure if you're here. I know you're running between multiple streams.
Yeah, there's a lot of streams going on right now, and we're not the highest priority.
Yeah. They have guest streams and stuff going on right now, so that's pretty
Fox
neat.
2.
3 minutes to launch.
Oh, ooh, you're a big plane. If you shoot down a big plane, you can run into its body and die.
Oh. No, don't do that. That's bad.
I do my best not to, but trust me, it happened a lot more than I'm proud of.
Locked on.
Now I just kind of laugh about it.
USOB.
You die, USOB. Keeps happening.
I know, but it's just like, yeah, because fucking military personnel aren't gonna yell, you son of a bitch.
Where's that go? They leave. And that yellow left.
Let's see you bye.
Well, because I like stopped chasing him. He's like, oh, I was just playing hard to get.
He doesn't like me anymore.
Mobius 1 doesn't want to shoot me down. So don't just go after this other F-14. Don't be jealous. Will I borrow my hoodie?
How did we hear you then?
Good question, right?
Is he just yelling out his window as he zooms by? The radio's out! How was your window open?
I had to stop by Sonic. It's happy hour. I'm out of missiles. Well, good thing I have a gun. And a minute and a half? Ah, fuck.
Is that really bad?
This means I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing nothing.
Oh.
Nope, I'm going to spend this time not hitting seagulls, not hitting seagulls, not... There's a lot of seagulls out there. If this game was any less, like, serious,
Yeah.
you could probably hit the seagulls.
With all this, the effort they put into animating those babies?
They did actually put, like, good models of the birds. Yeah, let's see how much I can get done in a minute. I'm really curious. Let's go. Of course I'm clear, let's go.
It's like a pit stop.
Yeah, pretty much. Justin?
30 seconds to launch.
I got one. Justin? Ah.
15 seconds to launch. All high-safe aircraft and vehicles flow to safe area. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Come on.
6.
Woo!
Start ignition.
Okay, watch this thing take off.
2, 1.
I can! Look at that dust effect. Here we go!
All systems are in the green.
You do not shoot down my space friend. Oh.
Aw, technically it didn't count, but he did blew up.
Fucker exploded.
Do you think guy's plane explode?
Thanks to you, the launch was a success.
It's immune to enemy action, unless there was something that could shoot fast, straight line flying. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
The rocket
why are they gonna
launch
just shoot it down with
proceeded
Stonehenge?
smoothly, and all systems are go.
It's probably because
Preparations for providing our troops with vital tactical data is now.
and now we got a tactical satellite. What does that do for me? Nothing.
Why don't they shoot it down with Stonehenge?
It won't be long now. It won't be long till it begins. The barkeep's daughter confided to me. As a member of the resistance, she eagerly awaited the Allied counterattack on the mainland. What will happen to these people when the Allies come? I asked, to which she frowned.
They'll die.
We'll run them out. This is our town. But I knew she didn't mean that from the bottom of her heart. 13 had captured her heart. I knew this from the way she shot jealous glances at his wingman. As other pilots rotated out of Yellow Squadron, Yellow 4, 13's wingman, always stuck by his side, even on land. The only female pilot in the squadron, she had Yellow 13's absolute trust as his wingman.
I'll poison her.
Yellow 13 seemed oblivious to all this, and instead reviewed the promising enemy pilot's performance from yesterday's skirmish. He's so close. If he manages to stay alive for just a while longer, that pilot could be a worthy opponent. But when there were no such enemies to look forward to, 13's eyes were sad.
Why do you like blowing people up, 13?
I like to fly good. I'm a plane man. Pew pew. Fly hand. Pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh.
No, right?
The troops are regrouped and ready to reclaim lost territory
Wow.
from the Erusians in the amphibious Operation Bunker Shot. The plan requires our forces to
We keep skirting the lines around the big circle.
Here's like, we don't get a shot again.
Insight to the inland objective.
It'll be fun.
This map allows the enemy to concentrate their fire and provides them with a distinct advantage. However, this route lies out of Stonehenge's effective range. Your mission is to reduce true
I don't think
casualties
you can
at
beat 5
each
in
enemy
one
sites.
sitting.
I don't think I can unless I lose some of the narrative.
But we don't want to.
Yeah, so
5 narratives super important.
and they actually take the time to put it into the missions as well,
Yeah.
as opposed to die, you SOB.
So as you go forward, you're actually going to spend more time in the missions.
Yes, because the faster you complete them, the less you get.
So you'll have to slow down.
But you can't with your laser plans.
Headquarters, this is Lieutenant Bales, commander of Unit B at Crown Beach.
Balls?
We do not have air superiority over the beach. This isn't as promised.
This is HQ. Friendly fighters are inbound. Continue efforts.
This
to
is
secure
What's my
your
line
pilot
again?
speaking.
Tell them I'll be seeing
We've got some slight overcast when it comes to the beach today. It's 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Just
Clear to
go ahead and
engage.
maintain
Mobius
your
1,
course.
engage.
They always sound like that, though, don't they?
Pilots?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they go to the same school of announcements.
I think they have like a speech class. It's like, this is how you do an announcement over the thing. And then-
People expect pilots to talk like this, so if you don't, they're gonna assume you're gonna die. You don't want that. That's how you get a plane full of scared people.
Fox 3. Crown Beach at vector 360. On the nose. Landing at 12 o'clock. Mobius 1, Fox 3.
What is it about this radio?
I don't have any floor music in the car, except for the last one.
I don't have any floor music in the car.
Except for that one song that we're not gonna talk about until we get there.
I'm gonna be good. I'm just saying. Funny.
Sam destroyed.
Fix bayonets. The fuck?
Jousting.
You're gonna stab my plane, I'll kill you.
Anyway, how's everybody doing? A fairly quiet night because we're all. I'm trying not to get motion sick, which is why I switched to embroidery.
Athletical mania.
Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Shack on the target.
AA guns destroyed.
Visibility's bad.
I think this is the longest that I've run possibly in like 7 months.
Well, you can pass it with
Fox 2.
This is Unit R.
I was like, we did the chariot shoot, but that wasn't.
Enemy facility destroyed.
It's kind of weird.
This is Unit B. We're pinned down behind helicopters.
Helicopters.
Enemy facility destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed.
Take that, fuckers. Helicopters.
I see them. Radio failure. All right. This is Crown Beach.
Helicopters aren't real. See how these other beaches.
This song is a good prelude to that one, though. And then it has the same sort of cadence.
I'm now above the beach.
This is like 14 music.
Oh, that.
Just seems like quiet.
Yeah. My twin sister plays a lot of 14. I attend her streams as much as I can.
Enemy facility
You might see her pop in and out of this one. She's stay at home.
0-0. Surface
And
target
so
destroyed.
like that's my experience with 14. So that's my force with music.
Oh
too.
right, this is the one that sounds like Phantom of the Opera.
AA guns destroyed.
Yep, that very much did. What the hell? It's 2001 too. That's like a resurgence that happened.
I'm getting shot by missiles. Oh dang.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My friend's on my plane with my friends.
Air support requested.
Got my friend's air support inside. to like, I'm gonna have to go get on the carrier so I could get my plane fixed up.
Yeah, you're at 90% damage.
Yeah, I got fucked up a little bit.
The missile didn't hit.
Two of them did, sir. This is a Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's.
Pop out here. Help, 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 quick, clean up the plane.
Help!
Approaching point of return. Maintain current course to refuel.
Mobius 1.
Let's go.
Mobius 1, you
Back
are
to the music.
cleared.
I do find it funny that it's like, okay, we're good. Just scrub me down a little bit.
I might buy some spare planes. Ew. The music restarted. That's funny.
Yeah. Alright. Just a reminder, an hour left on the raffle if you still want to enter. Entries are $1. All proceeds go to the James Cancer Comprehensive Cancer Research Center, which we are supporting with the Streamathon. And I think this is the link to the Streamathon. Yeah, there's the information about the Streamathon and other ways you can donate and raffles you can get in on and all that other fun stuff. We actually have to take the wig off. It's really funny.
Overheated.
Yeah.
Fox 2, Fox
Ugh, how did I run around in like August heat
destroyed. Enemy facility
in
destroyed.
fucking more stuff than this?
Good question.
I am gonna try to fast forward.
Enemy facility destroyed.
At least
You
for
may,
I'll win it. End this show.
you may not.
I need that one stuff. I'll put the helmet on a big head behind this. Stop shooting my friends! I don't know if you're still on stream, but I'm gonna let you know that I was gonna get started on your bigger pieces this week, but I actually cannot see the lines to trace them. My eyes are too bad, and then my shapes are too bad to trace them. So, Fort, when he feels better, is going to trace them for me, so that I can
Bandit confirmed at Vector 240.
actually do more. Because your boy's tremors are real bad.
Hit and miss.
Actually, I'm gonna bitch about something real quick, Leo.
Oh.
So, last week, you may remember me talking about getting a CT scan and having a horrible reaction to that. Well, I'm probably the only person in the world who hates getting the news that my diagnosis is there's nothing wrong with me. But that was my diagnosis. The CT scan showed nothing. And I don't think my nurse practitioner believed me when I said that I had a horrendous reaction to the contrast because she was being really dismissive. This is not my doctor, it's the nurse that works with my doctor. But their request was to do another CT scan, but now of my chest and not my lower abdomen. And since we're already like almost at $400 in diagnostic tests that told me that I had nothing wrong with me, I'm just gonna be in pain and kind of give it up. So I'm in a little bit of a bad mood about that because we don't know why I'm still in pain. Other than it's none of the normal things. Like it's not cancer, it's apparently not an ulcer. It's not any sort of abnormal growth. It's not like lymph nodes being bad, it's not an infection. Like I literally had nothing wrong with me except running incredible amounts of pains every so often. So I get to schedule a appointment for September, end of September, to go in and talk about my options. I know you said this, but man, this does sound like the Band of the Opera, and I love it.
Enemy facility
What is
destroyed.
this one called? Bunker Strike?
Bunker shot.
You might be able to look it up. It's probably called very similar to the mission name.
Surface target
It is.
destroyed.
I'm taking off the wig. Oh.
This is Unit Q. On the beach.
Tank destroyed.
I'm still gonna win this out, but that was pretty comfy.
Headquarters. Instruct aircraft to fire on the bunkers.
But yeah, if you look up Operation Bunker Shot, you'll get the song.
Yeah.
Cause that's how they do their naming.
Yep, all of them are named after the missions.
7 does it a little differently because sometimes the music switches halfway
Tank
through.
destroyed.
7. Yeah.
Talking specifically Lighthouse,
Enemy
but
facility
it
destroyed.
That's the name of the operation.
has a name, but it's also the name of the song.
Actually, partway through that mission.
And then it changes very dramatically. Anyway. But yeah, for the most part, if you look up the mission, you're gonna get the song. If you like the music.
There.
All aircraft to the central beach now. Shoot down all incoming enemy aircraft.
Can you try to shoot down the yellows or?
No, not here.
Is that mission? No, it's not mission 18. Mission 18 is the big thing. Ugh.
How many of these bad boys can I shoot down at once?
Fox 3. Fox 3. Fox 3.
Fox 3. Fox. Stop sending. Stop.
Mobius 1 shot down a target.
I got one.
Aw.
Fox 3.
I've only seen one fox. How are you seeing so many?
Where are they all coming from?
Target down.
Whew.
Mobius 1 shot down
I
a
think I
target.
didn't sleep at all.
Each squad retreating to the rear slope. Missile.
Locked on.
I succeed.
Shot down a target.
Good job, Mobius 1.
You did it. You shot down the really slow planes.
Confirmed splash on all A-10s. Unit B appears to have secured Crown Beach.
10-4, good job. The mission is a success. Unit B commander, didn't you have some message for the pilots?
This is Sergeant Collins. I've taken over command of Unit B. Tell them thanks for the supporting fire.
Roger, this is headquarters. Mission complete.
They pull out like a fucking janitor. Roger. This is HQ. Very
A beachhead is
full
established
status.
through fierce fighting at each of the landing sites. But this is only the first step towards regaining the mainland.
Tango line.
The Tango Line is a vital line of defense for the Erusian forces on the eastern mainland. Istis Fortress is a strategic foothold on that line. It utilizes unique terrain features that make it virtually impregnable. Support our troops by attacking and neutralizing the combat power of Istis Fortress. Be forewarned, this will put you within range of Stonehenge. However, your skills should prove to be more
Operation
than magical.
Woodpecker. We're gonna use the same shit I always use. Because it works. Is this a time limit one? Yep. Score points within. Avoid Stonehenge's attack.
Don't get shot.
It has an objective.
Sky Eye here. We're inside Stonehenge's engagement zone. Be careful, they may shoot.
Why wouldn't they? I would.
Is this fucking like?
Smash Bros. movie?
Yeah. It's the like. It sounded a little bit like the opening to the. I think it's the Fire Emblem song
Oh,
that's played at Hyrule Castle.
Damn it, I ain't going home with a body bag.
sounds like the Fire Emblem music from Smash.
SAM destroyed.
It's a boat with a gun. It's a gunboat.
Enemy vessel sunk. Enemy facility destroyed.
Open up your country.
Stop pointing at me, post.
What's slowing you down? Maintain a high rate of fire.
Like,
I'm gonna set up commands to encourage donations tomorrow. It will do nothing, but I'm gonna try. Hey man, I think you got more donations than I did. You and 2 others are the only people in the raffle so far.
Enemy
So
facility.
you should send me your list of the order you want the your prizes, just in case you get first.
just in case.
At least I don't need to get your contact information because I know where you live. Like. No, like you're in the charity department, so all donations count as your donations. I'ma fight you. Did you get your thing?
Destroyed.
Whatever it was. I'm gonna ask you the entire weekend. I don't know if you were there, or if I explained it to you, but on 20's stream,
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Jackie hasn't posted. Okay, you know what? This is the time for you to do. You should tell her to post it because.
Enemy vessel sunk.
You should tell her to post it because if you don't want me to get it before you, whatever this thing is, now is the time because I'm on this stream and I'm not gonna be futzing with my phone as much. You should tell her if she wants to guarantee that you're gonna get it. She should do it now. If she wants me to get it, she should do it while it's on your stream. I don't even know what this thing is, but apparently there's something that 20 really wants in the
Auction.
the auction stuff.
Oh,
And
I was not made aware of this.
well, whatever it was, like she specifically said on her stream while I'm watching, which is a mistake.
Clear to
It's Dark Souls related. That's all I'm saying. You guys have Dark Souls merch this year?
Mobius
What the
1,
fuck?
engage.
You're buying it for yourself, right? Because in your stream you said you were buying it for me, which is not allowed. We have something small Dark Souls related. So I'm looking over at the shelf of all of our Dark Souls stuff and just being like, I hope it's not something we already have. I'm
I'd
gonna try
be
to get.
surprised.
Well, we got like all the some of the cool figures. Anyway, well, I'll keep an eye out for it. I know. Nah, I know you don't have it. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, you should tell Jackie that if she wants to post it to make sure that I don't get it, she should do it now. But I just thought that was funny. And now I've kind of made it a point to keep checking the site to see if I can get it. Now I know what it is,
Enemy facility destroyed.
so now I can try to get it even better. Mwahahaha.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Even if you don't want to participate in my raffle, you should go up to that.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
You should check out that card link I posted up above. They do have really neat stuff that's up for auction and raffle through the actual charity department that isn't like my homemade art. It's pretty neat stuff. Some really cool movies.
Attention, all aircraft.
Cool Galaga tote bag.
Stonehenge
I'm thinking
confirmed.
about getting that.
30 seconds to estimated impact.
I bought some
All
Skyrim
aircraft
stuff
descend
for some
below
Emperor
2,000
Prime.
feet to terrain mask.
Excuse me. So. Man, this fucking sounds like Smash Bros. Music. It makes me want to play that, yeah, it makes me want to play Smash Bros. Like the good ones.
Fox 2, Fox 2. 10 seconds to impact. 8, 7,
Did I just hear a firework?
5. All aircraft hit the deck and prepare for impact.
Mobius 1, shot 1 down. Couple of bombers been down. Mercury, no longer on radar. Was it a direct hit? We're taking additional fire from below us.
Ooh.
Ooh.
20, are you okay if I read these tiers? Because that's really funny.
With the submarine base destroyed, all warships are vaulted up inside.
First of all, I hope you're drinking water for this.
Draw them in.
I don't want to share if Tony doesn't want me to. Oh, I cut out. Can I read what your donation tiers are for tomorrow, for your stream? Because I think they're really fun.
I don't see anything.
But if you want to surprise folks, oh yeah, okay. So, if you're gonna be on Faye's stream tomorrow, you streamed in from 4 to 7 still, or did you move in earlier? She's streaming tomorrow. She'll be doing looks like 14 from what these are. 4 to 7. Okay, so she's gonna have like donation trains going, and she's got 2 little things. She's either gonna do it so she called it Cheers for Charity, and it says makes this streamer drink a beverage, and so either she just has to like drink it, like gulp it. She has to do 2 gulps, or she has to down the entire glass, depending on what she.
Oh wow.
So I hope that's water.
You can start with one thing and move on to another.
And then the other one is to do 14 related stuff. So there's glamour changes, like if people donate 1 to 15, she'll switch to a different planet glamour plate. No, sorry. If you donate 1, she'll design one for you. $5 will be something with armor. I don't really know 14, so this isn't going to be helpful. I just want to get to the $50 tier. The $50 tier is White Mage only fight against Titan. I think we need to raise $50
Just so we can
all
see.
together tomorrow and throw it in any stream so that we get to watch her do a White Mage only fight against Titan. I kind of want this to happen. Would it be bad if I held the donations from our raffle and donated them tomorrow on Emily's stream?
Is that legal?
Is that allowed? Can I do that? Is that mean or what? Can I? Hey Tony, can I do that? Or is that mean?
Enemy facility destroyed.
I mean, that is fine. Oh. I wanna be mean. Please make me suffer for charity. I really want to though.
Mobius 1 hit.
I'll even get my last 3 scholar levels so I can go. Hey Raja. Raja, should I do that? Should I take all the donations that folks have given us from the raffle and use it to make you guys do a White Mage only run? Because I'll do it. I'm a horrible, horrible person and I'll do it.
I love that you just keep saying that.
Alright, well then, like in the first 5 minutes on 20's stream tomorrow, I'm gonna donate through her link the results from the raffle. Hey, that might be more reasons to get the raffle to go up, because the more that you guys donate to my raffle, the more 20's gonna have to do on her stream.
Yeah. I didn't even think about something like that, because I could make it so I have to do an 8-10 run. The 8-10s get better
Yeah.
as the game goes on.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 060.
Alright, that's fine.
At Vector
Uh,
360.
I'm still gonna donate at the very beginning so I don't forget. You shouldn't have sent me these tiers. I know, I know you're gonna do things safely. I don't need to lecture you.
Decrease your throttle. We're entering the merge to assist. Underestimate them.
That's a kill. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
So yeah, if you guys want to like spread around my donation link and make 20 suffer tomorrow, you got roughly 40 minutes before I close the raffle.
Facility destroyed.
And yeah, I'll donate it on 20 stream, so there will be you will see a video record of it actually being donated. So that's a good way to do it. So yeah, we've raised $40 so far. If we can get 10 more dollars, White Mage only run. If you guys can help me get 10 more dollars. Also, yes, Raja, I do think we need a tier that is not Praetorium, and I'll just show up and I'll keep donating to that one. So you don't run that. It's literally the only level I know, and I hate it.
Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Fox 2. I see him. 12 o'clock high.
Prevent such devastation. Yes.
Hostiles confirmed.
Donation tier level prevent such devastation.
Their fortified facilities are located in and around the mountains. It's breaking
gotta kill 9 minutes.
Take off when ready. We won't be sitting ducks. Hurry, scramble and intercept.
Radar lock. Bandits in gun range. Warning, incoming from Stonehenge. Seconds to impact. 8, 7.
Twin, great idea though. Next time Fortnite do a charity drive, we'll have to do something that has something like that. Whereas like, if you donate so much, Fort has to do an entire mission, machine gun only or something like that.
Status reports. Sent.
Or whatever we're playing at the time.
Maintain aircraft control during the shockwave.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 320.
It's actually a little unfortunate that I don't have my playthrough plus for Okami because that could have been like every donation makes it so I have to switch skins. Run around as a Pomeranian.
Don't anchor the fight, just shoot.
Is that a yellow?
It's just
Gun
a
range.
Yellow's flight SU-37.
Ah.
And it's mine.
Fox 3.
What is this like?
I know, right? It's a jarring genre.
Yeah, like this song sounds like Deep Jungle from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Don't forget wingman consideration during combat.
Oh yeah, don't forget to fill out your evaluations.
Yeah,
Bandit confirmed at Vector
give me a
1.
perfect 10.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Anything less than perfect is a reprimand. I just think is stupid.
Jeez.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Your nose isn't leaking as much.
Mobius
Because
1,
it's actually
Fox
drying
2.
out.
Yay! This
Sam
is.
Not
destroyed.
the best news. It's not supposed to dry out.
Oh, what do you need to do?
Because it'll scab up and stuff.
Oh,
But I need to like clean it because I know there's like a lot of dried blood and stuff. So that I can't quite do that until, you know,
after the stream or for a brief.
after the stream.
Yeah, or a brief break. No worries. If it starts to dry out too much, though, take a break. And,
Well, if it dries out too much, it'll hurt.
yeah.
You can't have a loop this short for a mission that's 20 fucking minutes.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 070.
They
Level
do
de-
this shit a lot.
Level design with Fort.
This is what game direction's about.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
We're gonna just restock, might as well. Have 5 minutes.
You already have an air raid, too.
Yeah.
Approaching point of return. Maintain current course to refuel.
Well, let's go.
Mobius 1, you are
You're good to I know.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 350.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He's all mine.
Enemy facility destroyed.
I do hate seeing
Fox 2.
my missiles miss.
Oh, yeah.
This is like you watch it on the radar. It's like dot 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 dot. No dot. Oh. Oh man.
Still no joy.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Yep.
Enemy facility destroyed.
How many foxes this boy got?
Lots.
2 at least.
With the mysterious one.
The enigmatic.
Enemy facility destroyed.
I'm honestly tempted to look it up, but I'm not sure about how to look it up. Is it like actual military lingo, or is it this?
I wish I fucking knew. I'm waiting for another shot from Stonehenge to be like, hey,
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed. Surface target destroyed.
Denny's destroyed.
Alright, we have about a half hour left on that raffle. really gonna keep pushing it.
Yeah. I didn't volunteer to do art to not do art.
I mean, we have 3 people entered, so everyone wins right now.
Yes.
Entry's $1. We get $10 more. We get to force 20 in our Final Fantasy 14 party to do a white mage only run of Titan.
See, so the problem is I don't know what exactly that means. I know what white mages are. I know what Titan is. I just don't understand what a white mage run.
So,
Can white mages do damage, or do they only have to do status effects? Because I don't know what a white mage does in 14 besides healing.
all I know is that like Titan is hard when you actually have a built party for it.
Okay.
So they're just basically making it as difficult as possible. But hey, Raja or Faye,
If you want to give some context to
Yeah.
a man who has never played 14, the most he's seen of 14 is through streams and like the music videos on YouTube.
so yeah, could you guys get a little bit more context about what a white mage only run is?
I want to know how bad it is. Because like in this game, you can kind of tell if I were to say I'm doing a machine gun only round, like you would see how tough that is.
I'm not sure if they're still on, but they are. If not, I'll make Tony explain it tomorrow on her stream. Okay. Sure, they can't be coming.
What if it was? On ass right now. I just have to do my best to not hit any cliffs.
Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
What?
Radar lock.
Right?
Mobius 1.
Should not be
Fox
the
2.
time.
That's a kill.
Cinematic.
You're just wasting
Controls are
time.
bad.
Locked on.
Oh. Because this is the mission where I get paid.
Locked on.
Because like Fox 2, and I'm like, bless you.
That's a kill.
Take that, asshole.
Oh, geez. Okay, so there's the explanation.
Cool, cool.
Healers do significantly less damage. If we prevent Sumaru, if we say Sumaru is not allowed to use Holy, then we all will only be able to do about 200 damage on a person with 2 million health.
Alright.
So that
Fox 3.
That gives me some context.
that is going to be a brutally long fight, and you all have to keep yourselves alive while also trying to do damage as
Well, the good news is that
squishy white mages.
keeping alive should work.
Seconds to impact. 8,
Everyone do Regan and protect.
5, 4, 3,
Ronald Reagan is the devil.
impact.
I actually am really mad that it is apparently pronounced Regan and not regen, because you know it's short for regeneration, but it's pronounced Regan as a spell. I'm gonna be mad about that.
Splash 1, splash 1.
20 added that Titan is a person I've is a fight that I've never lived through, even when at a proper level and with the proper gear. I have faced them 5 times and I've survived. I have died every time.
Wow.
You are signing up for some brutal.
Fox 3.
That's a brutality.
This is bullshit.
I will laugh, 20, if this is the time you survive.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Still okay.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
How is Mobius spelled M-O-E?
Mobius? M-O-B-I-U-S?
I'm wondering what that's a reference to.
Like a Mobius strip?
A what?
A Mobius strip. It's you can see the emblem.
Enemy facilities
It's
heavily
literally a
damaged.
Mobius strip is a
Troops should face
geometric
minimal
pattern where
resistance.
like you have your flat
Mission
surface, your
complete.
flat plane,
All aircraft RTB.
and you can rotate it in and around itself. And so it forms like an infinity symbol, but it's a single plane.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Thanks, Dad.
Istis Fortress was
My dad
destroyed.
helped me make
The
Mobius
troops
strips when I
broke
was young.
through the Tango line and are
Your
now
dad's
in control of
My
Los
dad
Galas.
loves
A
geometry.
new field HQ was established in
This is
order to
also the reason
spearhead
why
a
we've
deeper
had a lot of
invasion into
cubes in
the
our
main,
lives
as
for
well
a
as to
little while.
attack
Yeah,
Stonehenge.
Oh wow, we're on mission 10 already.
I don't know know if you'll be able to get through 8 missions in the next hour, though.
Probably not, because I know 2 of them near the...
Near the end are time limit ones, right?
Yeah, they take at least half an hour. Because they make you take half an hour. But I beat the last mission in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the target one. This is an escort mission, so...
So it looks like we will be playing 4 into 5 next week.
2 civilian aircraft flying through the hills region.
We can't switch if you're still up to it,
are under
to playing
threat of
Dark Souls
attack by
after
illusion fighters.
I don't know.
On board are the engineers responsible for Stonehenge.
I don't think we should
as
go
well
too
as
much
their
past that
families.
this
Oh shit!
What?
They are
We're
offering information in exchange
Are you going to
for
go take on Stonehenge now?
No, we're providing escort to engineers of Stonehenge and their families so they can escape and they can give us information about it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's like an escort mission that actually has like good reasons to escort.
Here.
Make sure they
Let's
exit
keep these
combat
people
areas
alive.
safely.
Yeah. Unlike most escort missions where I'm like,
Why are we even here?
why do I care about these people? Oh, if they don't tell me how to beat Stonehenge, I won't.
Yeah.
Except
like,
for I know
wait.
how to beat Stonehenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know more than you.
I've done this war at least 3 times.
Air Ixiom, this is
Like
Sky
right
Hawk.
now, when my
Please
healer
describe the
level is,
situation.
the max damage,
Axiom Flight 702.
damage I can do is about 2,000 if I get a shot.
23,000 feet.
That's a long fight. You're signing yourself up for a long fight.
701 here. We were shot on takeoff and our captain's injured. This is First Officer Nagase.
Not the same.
10-4, an escort is inbound. Both aircraft maintain
No
their
relation.
course.
Really?
No relation. No. It's it was originally like a wedge big situation.
Oh.
The illusion's tied up. We just may make it.
Box 2.
I was about to, I looked up like that, and I was about to say, because that's my favorite character from 5. But I like the entire squadron from 5.
Flight 701, can you raise altitude? This will assist the ISAF escort.
Negative. We cannot maintain cabin pressure if we climb.
Yeah, a really good one.
Radar lock. Box 2.
As he misses. Oh, he didn't.
Mobius
Oh.
1 shot down a target.
There's no one. You're a fool to
Sky
fly.
High, this is Flight 701. Scramble the fire engines and ambulance back at base.
This is Flight 702. Several Erusian military aircraft are inbound and closing rapidly.
Mobius 1, hostiles at 23,000 feet. Don't let them get near those aircraft.
I'm a bit too
Box
late.
3.
They're very close.
Prepare for landing.
Target down.
Roger, switching to attack.
Oh? Oh? Oh.
Are
Standby 6.
we almost there? Is that one of the good guys?
I think the main difference between like the difficulties on this one isn't necessarily the AI, but it's more so how much time you have to get a certain number of points.
Oh, yeah? That makes sense.
Mobius 1, box 2.
So if you played on, like, hard or whatever, you could potentially shorten these missions.
Missed.
If I were to play it on easy, I'd have to kill less things as opposed to the enemies are easy to shoot.
You're in gun range.
Oh my god, you are the most pernicious little fucker. I die. Please?
Die,
Thank you.
damn you, die. Actually, one of the funniest lines from a really fucked up manga series.
This is Air Ixiom Flight 701. We're carrying civilians. Don't shoot! I repeat, we have civilians on board. Hold your fire!
Multiple aircraft.
No, we're war criminals.
6,000 feet.
I thought you were trying to protect them.
Enemy
They're talking to the people shooting down.
Illusion airspace.
Also, I was gonna say, props to whoever is doing her voice acting. It's probably some of the best we've gotten so far.
Roger. We'll do our best. Our lives are in your hands.
I don't like flying so close to the action, even if he is on our side. Are you sure this is the right target? Don't ask questions. Just do your job.
I did it!
Whoa!
Mobius 1, Sky High here. Both aircraft have exited the combat area safely.
I did.
If there was losses, would it be a success?
701.
No.
All passengers and crew are safe. Please thank the fighter.
I'm right here.
You're welcome.
Over the window.
Roll your window down. I got something to say.
All passengers and crew
I just fly next to them and I just
were
do
examined
this.
by an ISAF medical officer and are in good health. Several states are coming forward with offers of amnesty to the defectors and their families.
Oh, cool. What are the states? Yeah, we don't know. It tells you in the book.
I feel like I need to. Next
Bombs
time
were
we
delivered
start,
to their
we'll have the
base.
book. And I can show you what it looks
This meant that an enemy who had to be fought by those means was close at hand. The resistance blew up the squadron's runway.
Fuck your road.
Yellow 4 suffered light shrapnel wounds. Though the runway could be fixed, the complete loss of reserve supplies was a heavy blow. Logistics support became infrequent following the Allied operations. I knew this because Yellow Squadron's crew chief bellyached about this all the time to me. I won't complain if I buy the farm while I'm airborne, but I can't stand being taken out while I'm grounded. Now I understand 13's feelings. Reports of the Stonehenge air raid came in. Yellow 4 went with the others. With no bombs, her plane was light. But her plane was in bad shape. It needed an engine replacement badly.
This is when you take her down, I guess.
This is the Stonehenge offensive.
Oh, yep.
Imagine doing a fucking, like, a Stonehenge offensive on April 1st.
We actually gonna do this, guys? Are we really actually doing it? Hello?
The lethal weapon that has plagued ISAF for so long. Since it was designed to shoot down asteroids, a few small fighters flying unpredictable high-speed courses should be able to get within range.
We need you to fly fast and like a maniac.
Jamming system disrupts our
Fly like there's a bee in the cabin.
systems. Unless
Felt
this
like you saw a
system is
spider.
destroyed, our mission will be very difficult to execute. HQ predicts a 40% casualty rate.
40% casualty rate. That's
It
fucked.
will be a tough mission, but one we can't avoid.
Man, some people signed up for this one knowing that, like,
Dismissed.
That more than, like, less than half of them are gonna die.
I mean, at least it's not like more than half are gonna die, but still. I think that tells you how like important it is to take out Stonehenge. I mean, I think you guys have seen how like devastating that weapon can be, even as we make fun of it.
We'll use a precision-guided bomb today.
Yes, precision, something this game is all about.
Oh, hey, you finally get to see Stonehenge.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it gets so much prettier.
Doesn't it?
But it's like gorgeous already when you think about it. Like terrifying.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell though.
Right?
Stonehenge is responsible for the loss of many aces. We're in need of new heroes. Be sure to make it back in one piece.
We need new heroes, so don't die.
All aircraft descend to lower altitude.
Let's try not to die. What do you think? It fires at asteroids. It's gonna be a small, like, mom and pop shop?
I thought it was a combination Pizza Hut Taco Bell. Alright.
Use your guns to destroy the jamming devices.
Alright, so I can't shoot things right now. I can't target them. Because there's a jammer right here in the middle. And now I can shoot things.
Okay, I for a brief moment was like, and now you die.
Sam destroyed.
What I love is the fact that, like, you can see the ring, right?
Yeah.
There's like one spot that isn't working, right? It's
Yeah.
not a perfect circle. And so for a long it was like, why can't I, like, what happened? That's also in the book.
Yeah.
They don't cover it in this game, which is the strangest thing to me.
You have a brief update on what it was, because I haven't gotten that far.
So what happened is basically, like, when they went to deploy this weapon, there was a meteor that hit the power supply by it. And so it just never worked.
Well, the game just never worked, guys.
Yep, it just they never got to use it, and they're like, is that part of the reason why shit got so bad so fast?
Target hit. Target is
I would like to target the things I would like to target.
I have a question for you, but I can't ask it on stream because it's a spoiler for someone.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it out loud.
I think it's the same one. Yes.
No.
Oh.
I think you may have answered the question, but I want to make sure that you answered my actual question and not something else.
Alright, Mobius one. 4 remaining.
Yeah, I'm the ribbon. Come on. Hit A for the base. A for the base. Thank you.
Target destroyed. Mobius one.
There we go. They don't want me to shoot the base. Like they're like target anything else, literally.
Like, but I gotta shoot the base.
2 targets remaining.
Yeah, that one.
One's destroyed.
And that one.
Alright, Mobius one.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Stonehenge is no more.
Mobius one has destroyed the target.
Such an impressive, like, endeavor. And it gets, yeah, it definitely gets a glow up. So I'm the idiot who brought guided bombs to shoot down yellows.
Oh, good.
Alright, let's get some work done. Jousting, jousting, jousting. Jousting, jousting!
Oh.
Okay, never done. You have to shoot down one of them.
That's it. You 4? You shot down 4?
You.
They set it up, man.
Mobius 1, the other aircraft are withdrawing. That's a confirmed kill on a yellow. It's a complete victory for the good guys.
I'm a good guy. He said so. A good guy.
We've reached a turning point and hope this victory will bring about a quick end to the war.
So this is the part where I started. Already gets the New Game Plus.
Oh, yeah.
It took me an hour and change to beat it.
Yeah, we only have about 40 minutes.
Though he lost 4, 13 never openly showed his sorrow. But I found out. He was alone, quietly gazing at the handkerchief Yellow 4 left behind. When he felt my eyes upon him, he said, "No matter what, she can't complain. She went up with her plane in disrepair. Pilots are responsible for their planes." He then went on and spoke of the time when they first met. He spoke of when she was just a girl, before he trained her, before she
Puppy.
became a fighter pilot. His words weren't directed at me in particular. He was keeping a precious memory alive by speaking those words. The hint of perfume on her keepsake handkerchief. Yellow Squadron's pilot turnover ran high. The skilled ones went in to shore up other units while rookies with little airtime transferred in. Yellow 13 posted an Allied paper faxed over by headquarters. It praised the pilot who destroyed Stonehenge. 13 said to everyone, "Look, here's something worthy of praise. Even among the enemy there are men like this. Not all of them are despicable bastards who rob our wings through cowardly sabotage." I stared at the barkeep's daughter as she winced at those words. The Allies were coming to our town.
Oh, shit.
Well, shit. Boom,
its
ravine.
ability to climb to higher altitudes. However, airship-mounted noise jammers in the area are preventing the use
Oh.
of radar. At this rate, a crash is very likely.
Is this the one?
Destroy as
The one I
many
was telling you
things in the
about?
valley as possible, and get that recon plane safely home.
What's the mission?
Radar won't
You shoot
work,
balloons
so you'll
in the
need to
fog.
find the airships visually and destroy them with your machine guns.
Alright.
What's that?
Oh, we're just 5 minutes out.
From the rough.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Score at least 1,300 points. Okay, I could do that. There's your first balloon.
Pew.
Pretty much. I can't use missiles.
Here's an airship.
I wonder,
jamming
hang on.
device. There are others as well. Destroy them all.
Fuck yeah! Can I... Oh, apparently I'm good enough to do this without having to use a gun.
Flying north of Bell Ravine. Are the jammers disabled yet, Sky Eye?
ISAF will handle the jammers. Maintain
I have to
course
shoot
and they'll
13.
get you home
That's the
safe.
mission. In order to pass, I have to shoot 13 of these balloons.
Oh, I thought you yellow 13 was gonna show up.
He's one of the balloons.
Just sitting on it. Does this one have a like difficult maneuvering mission?
Oh, no. This one does not have a...
Fly through a canyon, fly through a tube.
Well, you saw the fly through the ravine, but I just did it so fast it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
There is a tube, for sure.
I am making a joke because there are a lot of missions in the next games.
There's a trope in every Ace Combat that you have to fly through a tunnel at some point. And the difficulty of the game is often decided by how many times you have to do it.
7's tunnels give me fucking claustrophobia.
7's got a lot, 5's got a lot, 6 has got like, I think 2. I think 6 isn't nearly as bad. 0's gonna fucking kill you.
You're gonna be claustrophobic the entire time. For a game about flying planes, we're certainly in enclosed spaces
Radar
a lot.
noise interference is leveling off. The reconnaissance aircraft should be able to get through soon.
Bip, bip. Like, it's super hard to fuck this mission up because every one of those little blinking white dots is a balloon. So there's like so many of these targets around here. You just kind of have to look at the fog and you're like, ah, yes, draw distance. Then deal with the music.
Currently 18 miles and closing.
Is it snow?
I think that's snow, yeah. There's so many of these dingle-dangle balloons around here.
Just look at these gosh darn balloons in my gosh darn sky.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you purposely change it?
Yeah, so if you hold the missile button, you follow the missile.
Don't fly into a cavern now.
Yeah, I may have done that once or twice. Follow the missile and ran into something.
I'm gonna follow this missile. I'm gonna run into this
Mobius
wall.
1, Box 2.
There's a balloon down there.
I'm gonna just use this missile to find these balloons I need to shoot.
Scouting.
A special scouting missile.
It's got a camera on it. The missile knows where it is by knowing where it isn't. some kind of comedy.
It's the funniest fucking video.
Yeah, that's a fun like minute and a half of like learning about like missile programming.
That sounds false, but it's pretty much.
It's how missiles do. I feel like there's gotta be an update on this bad boy. It's like there's like planes and shit now.
Side question.
Yes, dude.
Do you remember if the end of the story is this dude being older? Because, like, the voice that they have for this guy is definitely not the voice of a child.
I couldn't tell you.
The little kid.
Yeah.
Like, it's been bothering me this entire time. Like, I hope it's in retrospect.
Unless this kid has a really deep voice. What's funny is that he sounds like the opening narrator for, like, Free Space 2, which is weird.
6 miles.
Oh, now I'm starving.
Point I tried to eat dinner and neither of us got very far. I've been munching this entire time. Ooh, nope.
Ah, dang it. I don't want fun sniping these balloons.
Ooh.
3 miles. We're almost there.
I found you. Here, you don't care.
This is Leopard. We're at Noma Beam. Visual flying in this fog is not possible. We need radar to get through.
Yeah.
What have
Can
you
you not?
What have you been doing? Don't fly. This fog is impossible to fly through. They say to the guy who's been flying through. All right, I need to close the raffle, dude. Some drawing.
Mission update.
Thank heavens, noise is clear and radar's back online.
Mobius 1, intercept all enemy fighters.
Okay.
Shoot down all bandits and protect the reconnaissance aircraft.
There's our target. Forward flylow. Commence firing. There's one escort.
Wow, it just didn't work.
Locked on. Mobius 1 destroyed the target. Target hit. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Mobius 1
Get him.
destroyed the target. 12 o'clock.
Let's ruin this guy's day.
Fox 3. All bandits confirmed shot down.
Hell yeah. Take that, Dick.
Mobius 1, recon aircraft is secure. Mission is complete.
Leopard here, thanks for the escort, fighter. You made this reconnaissance mission a success.
I did it.
The
Yay.
recon plane brought back data on Megalith. This is the super weapon designed by the Erusians to replace Stonehenge. Analysis by the intelligent unit leads to the conclusion that victory hinges on ending this war before
Kid you not.
Megalith is deployed.
Interesting. So yeah, they just now mentioned Megalith.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backup super weapon, and also one of my favorite super weapons in the entire series. Not only because it has really good music, but because, like, as a concept, it's pretty solid.
With Stonehenge out of commission, the landing operations are underway in the northern part of the mainland. In response, the Erusians have launched large numbers of cruise missiles against the ISAF landing forces. Our radar is unable to pick up these missiles that fly at ultra-low altitudes.
I apparently can't do math.
Failure to destroy these
$36.
missiles will put our troops in danger. Your mission is to shoot and destroy each and every cruise missile.
Every cruise missile, go. You're in Ice Creek. We don't know why it's called that. Alright, back in the same plane, same missiles, let's go. Destroy all indicated targets. I should be able to do that quick. Should. Oh, this is the place that has the...
A wire from the northern landing forces.
Yeah,
We're
it's
depending on
got
your
a...
efforts.
What's the term?
Twins operation. Don't let any escape.
Aurora? Yeah.
Oh, there's an Aurora.
Check it out.
Also, I put the numbers in wrong, so I gotta redo it real quick.
Target is closing in on the landing site.
Oh yeah, this is the one you showed.
Radar lock. Mobius 1 destroyed the target. Target down. Fox 2, Fox 2. You're in gun range.
Yeah, of course I am.
More missiles on radar. Shoot them all down.
Apparently they fly with low altitude and also with a purpose.
Mobius 1 destroyed the target.
For everyone at home, if you ever see like the radar go crazy, the reason is because PlayStation 2 Ace Combat games have pressure sensitivity on the buttons, and so like they're like, what would be cool is like if the throttle was like based on how hard you press, which is great for like a new system because you know the controllers are crisp and good, and radar's on the square button. And the problem with that is that eventually you wear down the sensitivity so much that like if you want to like look really far into the radar, you have to fight square like so hard.
Missed. Target down.
So like you'll see like I'll like push and it's like you're not pushing hard enough.
60 miles and closing. Well done. Mobius 1, another aircraft has been sighted. That's strange. There's only one. The cruise missile is heading south along the glacier. Looks like a regular warhead, but keep your distance. Do not engage enemy fighters. Concentrate on shooting down the missile.
I have all this time to shoot this missile, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I got shit to do today.
It's in the exact order I thought it would be, but statistically that makes sense.
Yeah. Oop, oh, oop. Game, you have a moment? That is not a missile. Missiles do not fly like that.
Locked on. Fox 2. Check 6. Missed. 60 miles and closing. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile, break. Missile warning. Missed.
There we go.
Good
Ooh.
job, Mobius 1. That was a direct hit. What an explosion. Mission complete.
Don't be super cool about that. That's like really bad.
And they extend their
What?
thanks.
They're like, what an explosion. It's like, you should be like, that missile was a lot bigger than the others. The hell are they using?
Good job. There was no unnecessary loss of landing troops, and the northern coast is now secure.
Good job. Proud of you.
As the Allies advanced, the retreating Erusian forces from the east filled our town. The AA gun crew set up their positions atop the hospital, and Yellow 13 smoldered with quiet anger over their tactics. Nights were long, with the town's mandatory blackouts. The barkeep's daughter tried to plant laser transmitters for detonating explosives. She got caught.
Oh shit.
It was Yellow 13. He knew she was responsible for planting the bomb on their runway as well. The face of the enemy whom he hated belonged to someone close to him. "Get out of our town, you fascist pig." Those were the words from my mouth. I've never seen his face twist so painfully. "Do you hate us that much?" We couldn't shake or nod our heads in reply. It seemed like an eternity passed before he said go and released us. The next day, there was no change in his attitude. As usual, he made his requests to the squadron crew chief. The poor fuel quality is affecting thrust. As soon as the Allied forces drew near, the resistance would end the blackouts over the city.
Alright.
And now we're doing Emancipation, which is one of those timed ones, which I think is like a 20-minute mission, so this will be the last one.
We do on stream
Yeah.
for night.
San Salvador was a neutral city at the start of the war.
Tony, you may already know this, but you got third.
We will now liberate
The other two
this
people
city.
have been notified.
The heaviest resistance will come from the tank battalion near Route 7 in Old Town, and the anti-tank helicopters near the New City government complex. In addition, you must defend our allies from any airstrikes that may originate from the airport behind you. The resistance fighters will end the blackout over the city. Suppress all enemy resistance and help liberate the city.
Cool. I remember this being a lengthy one. Let's see how this works. 2,000 points.
Mobius 1, Sky Eye here. The Resistance just ended the blackout. Commence operations. Sweep out all enemy forces in Old Town, New City, and the airport. Government complex at Vector 320. On the nose. Clear to engage. Bandit confirmed at Vector 320. Box 2. Sam destroyed.
Various explosions and reports from the fighters can be heard.
That was a firework for sure.
Come on at once. It is now 12:05 a.m. Fuchsia Central Mean Time. Fighting has broken out in spikes through the hour.
Chopper shot down.
I'll circle it out. We apologize for the momentary disruption of this live broadcast.
as I'd say to you.
Proceeding to Peace Park.
Was it?
Oh, I'm messing with the winners. Eden was the one who won
Enemy
the
vehicle destroyed.
spray art,
Alright.
which we made Blue Incision.
Oh, cool.
Vector 020.
Art for art. They are being pretty loose in their prompt for you.
Okay.
There's that anything solid,
Done.
otherwise that's all they're gonna give you. They want you to have as much fun and creative freedom. I'm gonna have to tell him, like, it's a good thing he knows the game almost as well as I do now.
Box 2. Got a yellow.
Oh, down now, yellow. Damn.
Missed.
Shot one down. Incoming missile! Missile!
Hard enemy radar strike.
Got his tail. Box 2! Box 2!
AA guns destroyed.
How long is this game?
I have 5.5 minutes.
It's not as long as it was, but still, you should do another mission after it, because we only have 10 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, either the stream goes past 10, which is gonna be tough for me because my face hurts.
Yeah, I think we should probably call it just a little bit early.
Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
Sorry we haven't been super shouty today. I can't focus too much on the screen without getting motion sick. Luckily I can watch 5.
Surface target destroyed.
Yeah, 5 works about a bit better. They really figured out their flight mechanics between the two. Oh, you could see it on the radar. Oh, you can. Look at the one on the radar.
How many rides on?
Got his tail.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Sky Eye here. The airport has been neutralized. Flow to support other areas. Box 2.
Okay. I got 2 yellows today, so I guess I'll just have to call it that.
We don't have the yellow that matters yet, because we haven't had that showdown. That's coming up soon, though. Has to be.
It has to be it.
Old Town. Hit vector 120.
Also, like, I have to give them some credit in this one because they, like, make the maps very big.
Yeah.
And, like, that's cool, but at the same time, that's so not fun because there's a lot of flying to do.
Yeah.
Tank destroyed.
Ooh.
Hard enemy radar strike.
I got another yellow.
Nice
Wow.
kill.
Tango 3 here. We're fighting on Route 7 near the arch.
Tango 2. Pulling back 650 feet. Sam destroyed.
Enemy tanks destroyed.
Tank destroyed.
That's where the SU-35s are the main rival that 7 uses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But, like,
Got him cornered. Box 2.
this one's just another I can play. Really, A10? Oh, for that atrocity, you shall pay. You try to shoot me down?
seriously?
Yeah. I didn't realize how many times they reused voice lines.
Tank destroyed. AA guns destroyed. Box 2, Box 2.
Oh, good credit. I'm actually not this tired, y'all. I took like 2 naps today.
I just took the bomb. Okay. Unless I can't remember the other one.
I just like felt like sleeping early. Because I kept getting up and going back to sleep.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Tank destroyed. AA guns destroyed. Box 2. Tank destroyed.
Tango 3 here, HQ. Target 16 by Route 7 destroyed by airstrikes. The arch has been secured. Hold your fire, Tango 5. Engaging friendlies. That's one of ours. All right, let them have it. Fox 2. Fox 2. Going down.
Was not expecting to succeed that. It's got a name. Aww.
Multiple Tu-160s are inbound to New City from the northwest. Drive them back immediately.
Fascists! They're gonna level the city!
No, that's why it's 10 minutes.
Right behind him.
I missed the opportunity to shoot down a named plane.
Say your prayers. A single fighter has yet to be sighted, but jet noise can be heard. From the military are occasionally. That fighter with the ribbon insignia among them.
That's me. They're talking about me. Right, well, let's just take care of them up the line.
Locked on. Mobius 1 shot down a target. Bandit at 12 o'clock.
You're blowing up a city.
Is this the city that...
This is San Salvacion. I don't know if it's the same one.
I
I'm
guess
suspecting it is.
it's the city of the little kid?
I think so.
Mobius 1 destroyed the target.
Although the populated areas have been evacuated. That was an ISAF tank which just passed by us. There are tanks gathering on the highway. Target destruction confirmed.
Alright. Sweet.
The bombers are passing over us now. The Erusian officer in charge of censoring broadcasts has evacuated as well. Now we can shout victory is ours. Andre Wolski reporting for community broadcast.
He has more of a name than anybody else in this damn game.
Right?
The city has been liberated. The victory was not only a strategic one, but a symbolic one as well. Though it is still dark outside, cheering can be heard throughout the city.
But you can't hear it because you're in a plane.
You have these big ass fucking edges strapped to your butthole. Look at that baby.
Real fat baby.
It's a chunky boy.
Where did all these people come from? There have been like no people in this entire thing.
They were hiding.
The town was free at last. During the night raids, the AA gunners had strafed the town in an attempt to shoot down low-flying aircraft. The town militia now rounded up these gunners. They retreated as well, and now their quarters stood empty. After what seemed like a long absence, Allied aircraft soared overhead. I wondered if the fateful enemy ace, the one that Yellow 13 longed to meet, is among them. What would happen if they ever came face to face?
Easy enough, we win.
I touch his
I
face
fell
with
in
my
with the
fist.
routed Erusians and followed after the squadron.
He had to know.
Yeah.
What's up with Mobius Plan? So we're on mission 15 now?
Of 18, so...
We're on mission 16.
So,
Oh, yep, because Whiskey Corridor is timed, and then the one after that is timed, and then the one after that is the final mission.
so we'll be doing that next time on
Yep,
Dragon Ball Z.
That'll be next weekend.
We might be back this week with Dark Souls. Depends on how
Likely.
Alex plays. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or if it'll be later. All depend on the knows.
Yeah. If I remember right, I don't like this mission.
Narrow strip of land between Lambert and
And
Amber
you're not doing it
Mountains.
right now, though, right?
No.
The enemy has deployed a large tank force. to
Yeah,
the
I hate
corridor
this
as its
mission.
final line of
It's
defense.
another ground mission.
Despite being outnumbered, our allies must face this enemy.
Trauma, outmanned, outgunned.
Capital of Farbanti.
They'll run away to
Our
Farbanti,
projected
which is the capital.
casualty rate is extremely high. We need a miracle in air support to win this battle. Annihilate enemy
So,
ground
thanks for
forces
joining
and provide
us.
direct close air support to our troops.
I'll link the card again. This is where you can find the oh, nope, don't have it. 1 second.
What are you looking for?
The link that I was using.
Oh.
There it is. Here's where you can go and see what else is going on. I know there's some guest events and
Yeah, there's still more con.
yeah, there's still more con. Even though we're signing off, there's still much more going on.
There's so much more con.
So thanks for joining us for the streamathon.
I have so much money.
I have no idea where we are on funding wise, but I'm sure it's great, and we're all working together to do our best.
Well, I'm buying all the paint jobs.
And I will see some of you again, I think, tomorrow on 20th stream. Very excited to watch you do that run. I'm gonna donate some of my own money so you do.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I'm gonna. I mean, like, we're $10 away. We'll do it.
Oh, okay.
So, thank you, everybody. Fort's going on a spending spree.
Yeah, I just have so much money.
A problem that we don't have in real life.
Right. Oh well. Because I basically just played through the whole campaign and
Yeah.
did pretty decent. So, yep. Have a good one, everybody.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.